Yeah, I don't know.
Go
For
on,
like
guys.
for like day trading, I think it's going to be quick scalps and it's
Yeah.
going to be out. And for the
yeah.
rest, I think it's going to be hands off. I see someone ask in chat as well if I copy trade. No, I don't copy trade. I only trade big on my live account, and then on prop firms, I just trade single accounts.
Oh yeah. Well, the good news is, guys, that Terry is in the backstage, so technical stuff has been sorted out. So everybody, let's do the transition and let's welcome Terry back on the stage. Let's do it.
Hop in.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, guys. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend here.
Let's go, our
Hey.
favorite co-host. Hey, Terry, I think you're muted. I'm not sure. Well, let's see. You might be muted. I'm not sure, but don't worry, Terry. It's so we see you at least now. We now see you perfectly. So that's all that matters. You're still muted, I think. But if you just keep going, just scream, constantly. Once we hear you scream, it will be okay. Still muted, but don't worry. Don't worry, everybody.
We don't hear you, Terry. No.
Just keep going. And by the way, it's good to see Terry. You see, we told you she's fine. She's here with us. But we still don't hear you. But don't worry, it will be sorted out. Okay, but by the way, let me share the screen because I need to go over some promos because we definitely need to keep you guys updated, which is super important. Guys, the promos are still going. I just want to let you guys know that the builder plan is still on a 40% discount, so keep going for it. 40% for this plan is a really, really good price. You can get it for only $91, actually almost $92. There's a discount on everything. You always got to know that you got to type in the code YouTube on the checkout page. It helps a lot to grow our channel. It helps a lot to the team
It's the Rabbit Challenge from Funded Next Futures. Get rewarded in as fast as 24 hours. That's a promise.
For the Rapid. And now we can
Because
hear
there
you,
are
Terry.
5 flights
We can hear
here.
you.
Guys, I was
Used to
ready
really
to
rub
throw
me
my
the wrong way.
computer. I normally
No,
don't
before
break
the
things.
Tyra
you can't do that.
I was
Tyra.
like,
Usually, most people that's
We
been
all
playing
have
a long
the
time,
issues
I'm
here.
just trying to get into
We
it,
all
make
have
sure
PC
it's
and
good.
internet and
We
whatever
have, like,
issues.
Maybe just doing
Well,
it
it always
out,
happens.
account.
sorry to interrupt.
Just
Tom. Go
making
ahead.
sure. Just
No,
be
absolutely,
careful.
Terry. I was just
What
doing
this
your
is,
job.
my advice to anybody
I'm
that's
just
so
joking.
basically the
Basically,
community is
thing
going to be divided.
we
We
have
still have a lot of
everywhere,
people.
guys. This is
This
the
is
best.
usually one of the
September
September contracts.
Give you always the best
I can go to
available
either
discounts for
one,
all
wherever
these
we feel
plans.
like most of the
Rapid
volume's
plan
at right now.
still
This
has
is
a
September's
20%
contracts
off,
that you're
so
looking
you can
at.
get, for
Usually
example, the 50K. You can get
also
it
that's
for
been I got a long time. They don't contracts right
and
here,
also
so we can
has
still
a
kind of switch over to
30%
our
off. I
maybe
think
just do
we'll
it
just see
which
which
one's
one's
offering
welcome
better
bonus for
volume
Pro
today.
Plan. If you're a
Funded.
first-time
Just be
subscriber,
careful to see
and
more
first-time
like this is
customers, my
all
favorite
over
features, you're gonna get a
so
one-time
basically
50%
this is
bonus as
also
well.
everyone.
Do we have it on the Rapid as
I don't
well,
think
Terry?
there'll
I'm
be
not
any
sure.
September
You know it,
contracts
Terry.
coming Wednesday. I can go to
Rapid
either
plans
one,
are
and wherever we feel like most of the volume's at right now. This is September's contracts that we're looking at.
Get
And
a pro plan, which by
also,
the
it
way,
is
this is where I
also-
can find out
I
that
got
Pine
got
Tree
contracts
Trader
right
run up
here, so
one
we can
pro
still kind
plan
of switch over to
to
these.
over
I
20.
think they're also offering the
I
better
saw
volume
something
today. They're really
Wow.
doing something.
I
Didn't really look to see who's gonna have some likely.
Oh
I
my
know,
gosh.
it's
crazy
incredible.
as
So
the
the pro plans are on
this is
sale
also
with
F1's
30%
coming
off
out
for
too.
everyone, and
So
that's
I don't think there'll be any
unlimited
change
use
with
right
the
now.
interest rates.
So we have the builder
So
plan.
I
Did
think
you
the
go over
last
that
time I had a
already?
Yeah, so
crappy
the builder plan, yeah, I just started the builder plan. We still have a
back in
40%
March.
on it, by the
Back
way.
in- And also,
Yep,
it
exactly.
is
3
so
uses,
every
and then
every
after
month.
that,
So
it's
you've got
30%
contracts
off,
expiring. This is why
unlimited.
I never recommend.
Okay, and we
any
still
new
have something on the
traders. I
Flex
think they're
plan
also
here. We have a
I saw
20%
something
off,
where they're
which
going
is
to be
super
doing
awesome
something
still.
like, oh yeah,
guys.
and
So,
we got a
yeah,
holiday
just type it
Friday
in. Just
too.
type in the
Crazy
code
into the
YouTube.
futures market.
That's
A lot
the
going on.
biggest thing,
Basics.
how you can
I'm going to
support
do my
our
best
channel
to
here.
take care of my
Never
accounts
forget,
this week.
type
That's
in
going to be
code
number one
YouTube,
priority.
use
So,
it, okay?
the
That's the job.
last time
And
I
by
had
the
a
way,
crappy
speaking of job, I need to
ATR
check
didn't
how
say
we're
hi,
doing
let's
with
go
the
over and
likes,
look at
everybody,
back in
because
March.
I just
This
need to
week,
know get
see,
their on
we've
schedule
come
with the
way
daily routine.
down. Every
I
down
do
month
see
that
that
we
we
get
have
this, that's kinda like that,
106 likes.
what
Let's go,
I've
everybody.
heard.
Thank
That's
you
been
so
big
much.
live
Thank
streams
you for
or
the
stay
support.
away
We're
from
over
the
400
ghosts
viewers if
you
you're
can.
watching
So,
us on X or TikTok.
the only thing about
Andrew
we got
is
a
committed
see a
to
lot
field
is you get a lot of
feel
lip
and
action.
feed
So a
dog.
lot going
Just
on. Like I
smash
said,
that-
the community
smash
is
that
live.
like
Us
button.
still
Make
gonna
sure
have
you
my
subscribe. We're getting
consistently
close to
contract.
70K.
Number one
I'm
priority
gonna be
for
dancing,
September.
but we're gonna
The
be
last week
giving
was
you guys the
insane with
biggest. Actually,
the
not
may
we.
not get the
Luke
same
is gonna be
support
for
we
us.
get
He's always
big
super generous.
support. And I
He's
think
gonna
that's
be
what you can
giving
see
us
the
the
most
best
comes.
ever
I like
biggest
trade
giveaway
down.
ever.
We're down in
So
17,
let's
and
get
that's
that
kinda
70K.
like
Thank
that.
you for the
You know,
support.
what their
Smash the
goal is
likes.
kind of like the little
You know, I love the
things
Monday
as
vibes,
far as
everybody. It's so
volatility
cool.
goes.
And by the way, Methodical
So-
Man right now is not at the
the only
couch
thing about this
right
week
now.
that
I
I
think
see
he's
a lot,
driving
like I
somewhere
said,
in
a
the
lot of
highway with
whipsaw action here, and that's
160
because,
kilometers
like I
per
said, the
hour
community's
somewhere in
divided.
Italy.
You
But I'm
still
sure
gonna
he's
have
listening
I think
in.
funded trades.
He's
I
listening.
watched the
contracts.
vlog.
Right
you
now,
checked
they
it.
may
Oh my
not
gosh.
get the
Yes.
same
Looks
support
like Methodical
consistent
Man
levels they
did
eat
the
up.
vlog.
And I think that's what gets me the most because I like to
Vlogging
trade
the
contracts,
trip.
normal levels.
Yes, and I saw your girlfriend was
Our
on it too,
15-minute
Tom.
range
Yeah, oh my gosh.
is
Yeah, but-
we're already
but
out
yeah,
of our
everybody
15-minute
was
range.
on
It's
it.
really
And
not
the
a
thing
bad
is,
size.
Mitch
That's
was
kind of where you
constantly
like to see
trolling
the
me
15-minute
all the
range.
time. So
is about
I just
40
need to, I
points.
mean,
Like I
I
said,
will return the
just
favor to him. But no,
be careful
we had a
as we
great
need to
time, by the
trade
way. We
back
had
into
lots of
the
laughing
15-minute
and jokes
range.
and
I think
everything.
that we take
Great
funded
time.
trades, we're
And
gonna
of
be
course, they're having a
super
great time
cautious.
down in Italy.
Right now,
But
if I
yeah,
had to pick
so
a
guys,
direction, it looks like
he's
we're
the
kind of
traveling
going
trader this
straight
week.
up.
He is
At
the
least,
one.
at least we know Myth is consistent because he also bullies you on the internet. So it
Our
would be
15-minute
fake if he
range
also
is
bullies you
really,
IRL.
we're already out of our 15-minute range. It's really not a bad size. That's kind of where you like to be.
I would watch out
Is about 40 points.
I would watch
don't know
out
if I'm
on
a
because
copy
usually
trade,
they say that love starts with
but we would
bullying.
need
So
to
Oh my
trade back.
gosh.
Maybe-
Okay, I knew
We'll
it.
just put it on.
yeah, maybe
I
he
don't know
likes
what
you a
kind
little
of
bit too
love
much.
that
Maybe at
is.
opening, just want to see if it goes
No,
back into
I might
the
not want
90s
to
or
know
so,
that.
then blast
But
back
guys,
up.
it's Monday. We're ready to
I
start the
figured
week.
you
I'm
got
just
about
so glad that
30
Jan is here with us.
to the
You know,
upside
the
before we
market is,
run
and
that
Terry,
previous
she's
4-hour
all right,
candle.
guys. She's perfectly fine. The computer
alive.
was,
I mean,
the
I guess we
computer
can
was
try
trolling
the
her a
opening
little
range
bit,
this
but
morning
you
if you
know,
guys want.
everything is fine.
I don't
But
know if
yeah,
I'm a
and the
copy
markets
trade.
are a little bit crazy. How was your morning, Terry? Did you trade or what happened?
We'll just put it
Yes,
on.
I was trading in pre-market. I
account.
did catch a bunch of scalps, which was awesome. I've been working on the scalping skills and hope to one day, soon, hopefully,
Okay.
become a master scalper. As we
yeah.
were discussing last week on Friday, how just $20 a day,
Pulling
if
back
you can
into that.
consistently do that every single day of the week in one account, how that comes out to be about $5,000 in just one
Oh, yeah.
account. So it's kind of flipping things, turning things over. It's like every time I take
All right.
big
We
risk,
will give
I'm
the
also
opening range
risking
play
the
ch-
account, right?
award
Like
this
Oh, yeah.
morning.
that
Like I
high
said, I'm
risk,
kind of
high
leaning toward the
reward.
upside.
You can't divorce the two. Anytime
yeah.
you see massive amounts made in one day, that also means that the
Change this
person
right
took
here.
big
So we're
risks
pulling
too.
back into that.
And great, it worked out in their favor. But sometimes it doesn't, and that's how
Didn't
you
save it.
can easily lose so many accounts. So I'm kind of trying to simplify things and like, okay, can I get 5 ticks every single day in the NASDAQ? Like, so this is my new fun challenge. And so far it's mixed. I can do it. And
Like I said, I
what
do
I'm
like the
finding
upside. The
is
reason
that
why is
when
because you got all
okay,
these wicks
so
right
it's all about
here.
precision, right?
If
It's all about
anything,
picking
maybe
your
get that pull back
spots.
to the
So what I'm
90
doing
to
is
just
I'm
pop
looking for
back up.
stops. I'm like, okay, I
What
think
time is it?
I think
Got
a
about
bunch of
5
stops are
minutes
going to
for
be
the
over
market to
here,
save
or
it,
over
so
here.
we've still got a
And
little
then
bit.
and that's been working out
No
fantastic.
hurries, no hurries,
What
guys.
isn't working
Like I
is
said, just
if I
be
jump the
careful
gun
today.
and I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh,
If it doesn't
looks
open
like
inside
the
the 15
market
minutes,
is
we
going to
just won't
head
mess
that
with it.
direction, and
That's
I
the way it
pop in
goes.
early, and then the market
All
never
right.
actually gets to that level, and then it just like
Like I said, I do
reverses.
like the upside. The
So
reason
that's
why
kinda
is
what I've been
because
working on.
you got
It
all these
sounds
wicks right
easy,
here. I
but
figured it would,
it's also
if
not
anything,
that
maybe get
difficult.
that. But
All
that
you
doesn't
need
mean
is
anything.
that proper
We
discipline,
will
risk
place a
management.
short.
But you know, the good
a
thing,
short down
because
there.
we
Got
talked
about
about
5
this with
minutes. I don't
Terry
think the short will
last
play
week
out
as
this one.
well,
Still got a little bit. Who
that
knows? No hurries,
if you're doing
no
it
hurries,
right,
guys.
the advantage
Like I said,
of
just be
that is
careful
you
today.
can finish up your
If it
day
doesn't open inside
fairly
the 15
quickly.
minutes,
You know,
we
you
just won't
make
mess
that
with it.
money
Yes.
quickly,
That's the way it goes.
and boom, you're done. you don't need to melt your brain all day long with watching the chart for 12 hours or something. You just get in there, make that profit, and just walk away or do something else. But yeah, that's the biggest.
But that
advantage.
doesn't mean anything.
Exactly.
We will
and that
place
brings
a
up such
short,
good point
a
because
short
it's
down there.
Also,
I
So
don't think
not
this usually
only
it makes
is
it a little
one
bit
of the
more
challenges
trickier.
the
A lot of
execution
times, man,
challenge
whenever
of
we open
executing
up
correctly
outside
and
this
every
15
single
minute
time,
range,
like trying to
man, we're
bat
just
like
blast.
perfectly. But also the other challenge is shutting it down. So like once you get whatever your target is, so
It's
maybe
gonna
it's
blast
4
pre-market,
scalps
guys.
in one account,
Goodness.
which like you guys, 4 scalps of 5 ticks.
Looks
and
like we're
the reason
already
why I
going to
shoot
run
for
that
5 is
4-hour high
because
there.
1 tick will
at
pay for the commissions,
6:30.
Yeah.
which by the way
So-
is a huge feature with my
Usually it makes it a
Futures.
little bit more
There's
tricky.
no
uh,
micro
anticipating
scalp
the
rule,
time
it's
back here
just
whenever we
more.
run that.
And
This is
there's
kind of what I
no
was looking
other
for. Each
company
opening
that I
for
can
us to
think
push
of
up
that
past
is
30.
like
I
very
wasn't sure how
clear
much
like that.
further past
And
that 30 we
so,
would go. But I would like to see us
Basically
like at
all the
least
freedom,
whip
guys.
above it.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
that's above
yes,
our
exactly.
It's
So
gonna
if
be
you
last
love to
pre-market,
scalp,
guys.
My Funded Futures is definitely your
Goodness. This
friend.
is also currently a
We love
4-hour
that. We love that.
cut.
And
Well,
by
I
the
mean, it's
way,
making it
I
neat
know
for
that I
hour, but
forgot
this is
to
what we're already
share
gonna
the
see right here,
schedule for
guys.
today, guys.
These
But
are
as
1
you see
hour
it, we're
candles.
already
So
here
these
with
are the
Jan,
highs
and we're
lows
gonna
of
have
your
Corey
current
today,
1 hour
by the way. I
candle.
think he
Maybe
starts
this
at
is
10:30, right?
anticipating a
So we're
full
gonna
hour
have
once we
Corey.
run that.
Methodical
And
Man
this
is
is
gonna
kind of
be
what I was in the
streaming
middle
from his
or
car on the
15-minute
highway
candle
while
push-up
he's
past
driving
this way.
to
We went kind of
Silver
highs and
Tower,
lows
and
past
with
kind
that
of 30
we're
we would
asking,
go.
and of course,
But I would
we're
like
gonna
to
have
see
Matt
more
Collard
to us
and
with all on
Ash
one
as
chart.
well.
That's above our
And
4-hour
at
candle
the end of the
around
day, but
looking at different charts.
guys, you should have
This is
noticed
that's what I
already. You
usually
have to
4-hour
stay
cut.
until the
Well, I
end.
mean,
There's
it's
gonna be
making
lots
it
of
so
fun
if you're
giveaways
hearing
and all
like
that stuff.
boxes you see
But
right here, guys.
let's get back to
These
Jan.
are
Jan,
1
what do you
hour
see in the
all
market?
So this way we can see the highs and
Yeah,
lows.
today I
higher
think
candles.
after we
purple
had
box here to your
the
left
crazy
is your
push-up that we
4-hour
had,
candle. And the smaller ones
this
in the middle,
Globex
as you can
Open,
see, a lot of
I
times
did-
when
I
we
was
run this way,
expecting
we just see
a,
highs and lows,
push-up
4-hour
like a
candle
gap
every
up. I
single
wasn't
time. Get like
expecting
that's kind of
like
important to
250,
us.
I think it was
All on
almost.
one chart. This way we're not
Yeah,
just
it was
everything's kind of weird.
It was a pretty crazy gap up.
So that's what I use these
and
boxes
I didn't
for.
really
And
expect
so as
that
right now,
because
if
there
you're new
wasn't
here, you're like,
any
what is all these
major
minute
headlines,
breakdown
and
boxes?
I wouldn't
It
say
would
there
have to
wasn't like
pull
a
back
great
basically
news
all
over
the
the
units.
weekend
This way we
either.
can see the highs and lows.
I think when people
higher
saw like the
time
2 previous
frames, then we
daily
can
candles
try to drop an
close, that
order.
people thought that the market is
And
shifting
we can
bullish
try
again.
that.
Maybe
And as you can
discuss it
see,
again.
a lot of times when we run that previous
but yeah,
high,
I think after a push like this,
4-hour candle, most time you'll
it
get like a
wouldn't
little
surprise
pullback.
me if we get
Pullback
a
here.
pullback today, a little bit of a
But
retrace into
Anything's
this
kind of
candle.
weird. Still haven't ran the 4-hour candle yet.
Does that mean we're bearish? No. I think this is just going to be another
So as right now, the
bull
long
run. I think
for the
that
15-minute
we had
breakout,
the
it would have
pullback
to pull
here.
back
I mean,
into
I
the
might be
15
biased a little bit
minutes to
because my
maybe
chase
Rico candles
was
are
this.
pointing straight
Now
up
that I'm
and
out, I still think that
everything,
this
then
was
we
the
can- I usually
pullback.
try to drop it on
But
this point
I
for
think
us to go up.
for the shorter
we can
time
try that
time
if
frames,
we
like the
get
1
back
minute,
in
the
there.
5 minute, even the 15
Now
minute,
this
I
is
think it's
September
gonna be like
contracts, guys.
rangy day and scalping.
I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
switch over to
It might be
June if you
Especially
need
because
to.
we also because we
So
have
we're already at
FOMC
all-time
on
highs
Wednesday,
for
so
all
people
the
usually
days highs
tend
on the June
to
contracts.
be a little bit careful
So-
the FOMC.
I totally forgot. Is this going to be a press conference as well, or just the report? Let me just. Oh, press conference, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
Rico
yeah,
that's
candles
going to
are
be a kicker,
pointing straight
everybody.
up.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh, yeah,
everything
okay.
that I
That's gonna be
usually
Yeah, it's
watch
statement,
is
it's
random
statement
4-hour
plus
high.
press. So,
This would
and
be
I think
also
is
like
this the
your
first time that we
high
get to see
for
the
overnight session.
new?
Yeah,
we
Now,
don't
this
have
is
Powell?
September contracts,
the
guys.
new
but,
chair, he's going to be.
I can't switch
that's
over to
it, yeah,
June
that's going
if
to be
we
his
need to.
first press conference.
So it's like
Yeah.
already at all-time highs,
Just
or
checking
all
that.
the
I
days
forgot his
highs
name
on
as
the
well.
June
I don't know, but
contracts.
I wonder
So-
how it's going to go and how the market is going to react to it, right? Because we
Now, I
have
like
Powell
the
for like
pullback here
so
because there's
long.
no
Like
wick
Powell
on
has
this
been in here for
5-minute
like
candle.
ages.
So it
So
leaves a
I
little
wonder
bit
how
imbalance.
this
See
is
this
going
little
to
imbalance
impact
right
the
here?
market. So I would be very
just
careful
ran the
trading on
4-hour
Wednesday,
high,
if
so this
even,
was
and
also
also
like your
be
high for the overnight
yeah,
session.
worse.
Come back to
And
609s.
also, guys, be sure that if you are trading
But
on FOMC, that you're allowed to trade the news, because I know, for example, that the pro accounts are not allowed to trade tier 1.
So it's like no
FOMC
longer
is
without
tier
us, guys.
1.
This morning,
Yeah,
guys.
gotta be
At
careful
least
with
as
that.
far as
Rules.
the opening
Otherwise, I
goes,
think you can
unless
trade
we
all
pull
the other
back into
accounts during the
15
news,
minutes,
right,
and I don't
Terry?
know if
I'm
we
not
will.
sure.
Now, I like the
We're already
pullback
up.
here.
No,
Can you trade
you
it?
can't on the
Six
rapid
would
and
be
in
kind of
the
that
pro.
imbalance.
Let's
Snowball's
check
a little
on the builder.
imbalanced right here.
Yeah, so not on the Rapid and not
So
on the
it's got a little
Pro, but you can
imbalance
trade
right
all the
there. So
evals
possibly
during
Yeah,
the
The evals you
yeah,
can.
the evals.
Yeah, all the evals and not the funded Rapid and not the funded Pro. So you gotta
Oh,
be careful with
goodness.
that, guys. Yeah.
Less than 1 minute to go, guys.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
no like I
I
said,
was also looking
no
if
opening
there was
range
like
as far as
any
the
major
we would have
earnings
to be
this
back
week,
unless
but
we go back
it
into the
doesn't seem to
15
look
ranks.
like
And
it.
I don't know if we
So
will.
I think
We're already up,
this
what,
week we're just going to
50
be waiting
points?
for
60
the FOMC
points
statement.
out of that. I'll place one up here so I can
and
drag
yeah,
it
let's
down
see what they have
just
to
in
say
case
because
we get
also
it. I don't
guys
think
remember
we
on the
will, but we
19th I
will
think
try
Trump
it.
and
Uh-oh.
Iran are signing the peace contract between brackets
Oh,
for
yeah.
now.
If they will.
So-
That was- oh my gosh.
And
Oh goodness.
I think if they will
Less
sign
than 1
it,
minute to
I
go,
think this
guys.
market is going
Like
to
I
rally
said,
pretty crazy. Like people
no
are
opening range
estimating
play.
that the market is going to
We
take
would
the
have to be
high,
back
and
below
I think we're going
602
to
to
see a
drop
lot
opening
more than a new
range.
high. So let's
Could
see
be
how this is.
possible.
We've got about 100 points.
How
up
this is
here,
going to
so.
turn out. Yeah.
Yeah, if they sign it, it's gonna skyrocket
I'll
new
place one
all-time
up
high
here,
again.
this way I can
yeah,
we'd have to
but
drop
until
below
Friday, there's so
602
much
to
time.
get it. I don't think
It could
we
be
will,
just,
but
you
we
know,
will
they could be.
try it.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say it out, but this peace deal
I don't know if it gets
could
back
be
below the
torn
hourly
apart
candle.
in like 10 times
Oh,
until Friday.
they have done it already 2 times. So
Yeah.
oh, the market is open, guys.
Market is
It
open.
hit right
Good
on
luck.
top.
Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck,
Take a
everyone.
Oh, what a drop here. Okay, deep breath, everybody. No problem. It's just, you know, doing the
All right, we got about 100
initial
points up here. so
spikes here. We actually just how much we dropped. Not too much of a drop. I think
We
it's
would
still
have to
kind of
drop
in a
below
bullish
602.
kind of scenario. Swept the 1 minute.
Maybe we can. Are you in a trade, Tom or Terry?
No,
Are you
I'm not.
guys
If I
trade?
jump into a trade,
I don't know if
I
it
will
gets
let
back
you
below
guys
the hourly
know.
candle.
I do
Yeah.
like the 1 hour fair value gap up there. To be honest, I do like it.
it
I'm
hit right on
really
top of
looking
it.
forward to jump in. So
720.
maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm actually jumping into a trade. So I jumped into a trade
All
to
right,
a
good
long
luck.
position. To a long for 5 micro, it's a little bit heavy. I might gonna take off a little bit there. My TP is
Yeah, it didn't drop.
60. So looking for that 60.
It looks so good.
No,
Hey, double use in the chat for Tom, guys.
And
Mic
that's
drop. See you
usually
guys
the
next
case.
week.
But you can see what.
Yeah,
Did
but
we
it was a
fill
good
that
one.
gap in?
Now we're going for that
7?
unbalanced
Oh, it
price
did.
range. Speaking of unbalanced price ranges,
Yeah.
some of you guys
So
don't
you
know
see it
what
kind
I'm
of fill
talking
that
about.
no wick in.
Unbalanced
So
price
that's
range is a
something
bit
you
of
can
a smart
always
money
look for.
concept thing,
Not at
or
the
ICP,
opening, though.
whatever. I'm not
So we
really
didn't really
using
get the
it.
play we wanted.
Usually,
for the
I'm talking
opening, so all
about
we
those
gotta do is just
candles,
sit
like
here
for
and
example, on
watch.
the hourly, we have a down close candle, and the
6,
next
720, there's a
hourly
pivot
candle is
sitting up
like a
there.
couple of points away, and we only have a wick. Now, this means we don't have up close or down close candles in this area, which
And
means it
that's
is not.
usually the case.
It has
Let's
not
see,
been
but you can see
rebalanced,
what
so it's an
I'm sitting on my
unbalanced
hands
price
4
range. It's only
minutes.
being repriced.
Oh,
So this
it
means
did.
the market could be going back into that
so
area
you see it kind
with
of
some
fill
of
that
those
no
candles.
wick
So that's why you
in.
gotta
So that's
be
something you
careful
can
a little
always
bit.
look for.
Just saying.
Not
Anyway,
at the
sorry
opening
guys.
though.
What
So
you
we
That's
guys
didn't
actually
really
doing?
get the
interesting to
trade
know
we
because
wanted for the opening, so
that
all
is
we gotta
the
do is just
concept
sit
that
here
I
and
trade on my
watch.
live account for
Cool.
the
6,
larger swings, and I
720,
didn't
there's a
actually know that
pivot sitting
ICT
up there.
also rebranded that one for like.
I don't
for
know
himself,
who
you know.
came out first. Maybe it was Jan and ICT copied
No,
Jan.
no.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, no. Like what I mean is
sitting
like,
on my hands
okay,
for a
so
few
I
minutes.
actually really, I think this is a pretty interesting topic, right? Because I always hear people say, oh, ICT is bad, ICT doesn't work, like blah, blah, blah. Guys, it doesn't
So, like I
matter
said,
because I
everything
think in the
pointed
end
up
of the
this
day,
morning,
like the strategy of
so
your plan is
nice if you
a
were able
very
to
small
jump
part
into
of your
that.
actual trading success. But I think what ICT does very well, and I really like that about it, is that he gives patterns and candles and whatever on the chart. He gives it a name that everyone can understand, because everyone can
So,
understand what
like
a
I
fair
said,
value
Rico
gap is.
candles kind of pointed straight
Some
up
people
this
call it a
morning.
gap, some people call it like whatever, right?
You can see we've
And
already
then
kinda
when he
got
calls
that
something an
trend
order
going,
block,
so this is
like a
why I
break of
was saying
structure,
more
like I
likely
think
we're
it's just
probably
very nice. You don't
going
have
up
to
this
trade
morning.
his system,
So,
but
like
I
I
think
said,
it's very
everything
nice
pointed
to
up
have
this
like
morning.
a
If
language
you
for a
look at my
chart that a lot of
nice
people
if you were
can't
able to
understand.
jump into
I
that.
think you just
This is
said the
another
magic
type
word right
trend
there.
that I
Once
look
you,
at too.
maybe I would say
So,
you
like I
you
said,
should be
everything kind of
everyone
pointed up this morning. We just
should
weren't
be
able
developing
to
their own language,
capitalize
quote
on
unquote
that.
language for the
that
chart,
pop
the way you
there.
understand it better. You build up your own narrative to
So,
understand
like
what's
I said,
happening
Rico
there.
candles
And
kind
who
of
came up
pointed
with it
straight up
first
this
doesn't really
morning.
matter, by the way. All it matters that you
You can see
understand
we've
what's
already kind
going
of
on
got that
there.
trend going,
And
so this is
that's
why I
it.
was saying
Yeah,
more likely
but-
The
we're
people that
probably
were
see,
trading
we
the floor in
retested the
1980 have
15
no
minutes,
idea
would
what
have been
ICT is,
very,
guys,
very
and
tough. Also,
I'm pretty
if
sure
you
they
look at
traded
my
a fair value gap
just
before
chart,
this. So
Most
so
likely.
usually when
Yeah.
this type of price action
Anything on
happens,
the
it's safer
work,
to sit here
Terry?
and
What's
watch.
happening there?
So, like I said,
in
everything
about
kind of
At
pointed
least
up
on
this
funded
morning.
accounts,
Just
so
weren't
we're
able
taking
to
funded
trades,
trades.
capitalize
So we'll
on that.
take the break
that pop
of that.
there.
My goodness, so this candle is so bullish. This first 5
is.
minute candle.
It
it's,
is.
it's
And these
kind
are
of scary to
September
take the break
contracts,
on the
guys.
high
September
side.
contracts.
So the low is 604. The high is 696.
And see,
so
we
far.
retested the 15
Oh,
minutes,
yeah.
would have
Still
been
have
very,
about
very
a
tough to
minute
try to
and a
catch
half
that because
left.
it just wicked right
Yeah,
into
and
it.
I-
It's just
Oh,
not-
So
it's
usually when this type of
nonstop
price action
pushing.
happens,
And we
it's
have the
safer to
next
sit here
fair
and
value
watch.
gap, by the way.
At least on
somewhere around
See, we're taking funded
728.
trades,
So that's the next area of fair value gap. Well, I don't know. That's on the hourly. We could be pushing up there to the
And
700.
these
It
are
could be
September
safe
contracts,
this
guys.
week.
You don't want to mess up your
September
accounts
contracts.
on this week.
I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
I will put it on. It's
We're on
so scary, but I'm
MNQ.
gonna
It's
put
not
it on.
it's the futures
For a
market.
quick scalp. So
Yeah.
in about 30 seconds here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hopefully I can execute this well. So 696 is the high. I'll put a buy stop at 696. Yeah, I'll put a buy stop at 697.
Are you gonna take it as well if it takes you in lower? Like if
So if
Remember,
it,
guys, you want to be safe this
okay,
week.
if
You don't want to
it
mess up your accounts on this
if
week.
it's actually executed at 696.
We're on
so
see,
I'm
this is
trading
why I don't
on,
chase these 5-minute
the
candles.
U
The futures
contract. Are you-
market.
Did you guys roll
Okay.
over?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, so if it executes that, then it'll pull me in. So the order's just resting right now. Oh, it looks like it wants to. Okay. It's pushing higher. Here we go. So,
I
yeah, so-
personally do like the upside more here, so
Yeah, it looks
Okay.
good so far.
Interesting.
There's
Well-
no sign that this one wants to drop. If you would ask me, gun to my head,
Now,
I'd
see,
say
this is
Okay,
why
oh,
don't
I
chase
got it.
these
I got it. I
5-minute
got the
candles.
scalp. It executed
so-
it. And
Okay,
it's
nice.
gold, so it's good. I got it.
it's done already. Oh, that was
It's
so
already
quickly.
done.
You
It's
hit
so
Hey,
it.
double in the
fast.
chat, guys.
You hit the
It's
TP
so-
already. Everybody, come
yeah.
on. W's
so
in the
fast.
chat for
W's.
Terry. W's in the chat. And you know what? Where's the applause? Here's the applause. Everybody. I was like, what is Terry doing? Like, she's already out of the trade.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Let's
That was
go.
so fast.
That
I'm
was
waiting to
super
see what
fast.
happens
Yeah,
with
so
20.
you guys, I have
So-
it bracketed. So I have, whenever I put in the buy stop or sell stop, so I have the TP already, it automatically throws it out there. Once
Mhm.
price comes up to that price, once it's executed, which by the way, I did do research on that because I was like, okay, what actually triggers a buy stop or a sell stop? Is it the ask bid prices or is it the
The
actual
17 level
print?
is your
And it's the
pivot
actual
there,
print.
guys.
So
Uh-huh.
so an order, like orders have to actually be executed at that price. So once that happens, then it automatically puts me in a market buy, and then I already have that sell order. It's automatic. It just throws it out there. So you don't have to like think about that part.
Man, this thing's looking so
Wow.
bullish.
Yeah, I think that's all. It's pretty cool information as well. I think a lot of people, including
There's the
me,
first
for a
pivot
while, I
hit.
didn't know that either. If like the price would tag you on the bid ask, or if it did it on the buy. I also, for example,
The
didn't
17
know
level is your
that
pivot there, guys.
resting orders. So if you have orders resting at a level, that they all get taken in from oldest order to newest order. I always thought it was just it takes how many it can get as quickly as possible, and then it just goes. But it always takes the oldest orders first.
Yes,
Yeah.
like whoever's in line
Man, this
first.
thing's looking
Is
so
Yeah.
that what
bullish.
you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I took a
Yeah,
very
it's
small
really
long position there. Nothing fancy. Only with 3 micros here, just to see if it wants to tag that 1 hour fair value gap. It might be wiggling a little bit down, but it's completely okay because the plan is on my end is to add to the position maybe just 1 or 2 more. If it
So
goes
that was the
lower.
pivot hit,
This
guys.
is,
that,
by the way,
that blue line in the middle.
on
I
the
said
1 minute.
717.
We have
So
a
try not to
bullish
ever
order
take,
block. So
positions
once it
into
hits
pivots.
that down below the 690s, I might gonna add 1 more micro to the trade. Actually, I might gonna.
I like to see this thing just close above the pivot and wick back in the
right
pivot.
there around
That way you can use that pivot. It's
91-ish,
kinda like
and I'm just gonna
resistance.
pray from that moment on. So who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna give 1 more order there. And let's just hope. I'm still kind of hoping that, okay, now 4 micros, and now I'm hoping that we can hit that hourly gap. If not, I'm perfectly
Minute
fine.
40 seconds left in this candle.
This is gonna be it. Okay, it's going up. It's going up. Oh no, not yet. Anyway, it is what it is. It's this is trading, guys. You know.
I think it's looking like even if we have some rejection candles here, to me this price action still looks very bullish because every
I'm trying to get the
rejection that we
cheapest
do
trade
get
as
is getting
possible
bought
without
up
risking a
fairly
lot. That's
quickly.
kind of the goal.
So
here.
if we would see
You
like
know,
a
this is
turnaround
why
here,
we'll
then
wait and
I'm
see if we
expecting a
break those
deeper retrace, or the
717s.
market makers are just watching the stream and they really want to get
This
some
thing
out
could
of the
come
trade.
straight
Yeah.
back down to
But,
where we
you know,
opened at
that,
off this
could
pivot.
also be the case. But yeah, it's to me it's still looking very bullish. It's always risky trading highs, right? But I think you're in a
I
position.
made nearly 300 on the previous trade, so it seems like
Oh, nice.
I might gonna have to give back the profits with this one, but it's all right because today I was actually having a really great day. I was scalping, actually not even 300. I might gonna be still in profit after this one. So anyway, today I was scalping all the way, and I was even surprised. Like everything turned out to be fairly good. I had some small losses, but overall, green at the end.
Look at that
and
pivot projection, dude.
you know,
That is
I'm perfectly comfortable with this. I
That's
really
my
wanted
wallet.
to see
So
this
is what most wallets
go
still
through
look like. Thick,
those highs. Yeah, I'm
overstrong.
out. Don't worry, it's fine. I'm still in the green with this, but
Trying to pull
now
up so
it
I can
would be
at least see the
great
chat.
if we could sweep
Nice.
that. What's the level? 655.
60 is
I
kind of the
have
level
a-
we need to hold
I
up
have a
here.
sell
If
stop
we lose
right
60, you're
below
probably
the
getting a
low of
pullback
this
all the way to
candle,
16.
which is the low of this candle is 658.75. I have it at 657.
Trying to
Okay.
pull you guys
Yeah.
up. Push
And
up
are you
to
aiming for that 5 ticks again?
30,720.
Is it same
Yeah.
same thing?
Yeah.
Looking like
Okay.
this thing. I don't
The
even
five
know
tick
what else
trade.
I
Yeah,
use. It's
so
around
so
800
this
mark
is
somewhere.
the idea is like I'm looking for the
think.
stops, right? Because like
Mhm.
if people are they're going to be
Don't even
disappointed,
remember.
the stops will get triggered and it'll
Morning,
just like
Robert,
instantly
D.
put you
Shoe,
to
M.
your
Clark.
TP is the idea. It's like
Business
stop
lens.
hunting.
Yeah, I
I'm
couldn't
stop
get
hunting.
the.
I'm going to become
Yeah,
an
because
expert stop hunter.
I like the
couldn't get
concept
stupid
there.
internet to work.
I do like
Yeah.
it because what you
So-
usually see is that when we have like a swing low, like a
I'm
clear
pretty
swing
ticked
low,
off
like we
about
have
it. I
here,
missed the
and it
opening
does go
range trade.
below
I
it.
don't
It
even know if it
usually
worked.
it never goes like one tick, right?
Anybody know
It
if
can
it
make
worked?
an equal,
Anybody
but
take it?
usually when it goes lower and it takes out a
Hey!
bunch of
Big
stops
move
like
right
that,
now.
exactly
Yeah,
like
I
that,
got
it wicks.
You got it?
Yeah,
You got it,
Yeah.
I
Terry?
got it. I got it.
Yeah, nice.
Terry got it,
Nice.
everybody.
Thank you.
Applause and W's in the chat for Terry.
I actually do really like that system.
We do
Thank
see.
you.
There's a sound, everybody. Quickly, go to the chat. So there's going to be a form real quick.
No, it'd have been 3.
There's going to be a form. Fill it out real quick. You got to be super quick.
Everyone
And
get your name
so,
on that form for a chance to win a free account from My Funded
here.
Futures. Make sure you're here when the names are called because you will have to take My Funded Futures to claim your prize. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck. Good
Good
luck.
luck.
I'm
luck,
already in a
Tom.
trade again.
There's 25.
In another trade. Oh my gosh. I'm really hoping
8
that we will
micros.
smash that.
Wow.
8 micro. I am
Woo!
going super crazy right now
Oh
because
my
I think we
God.
should be smashing that 728. Come on,
Go,
728.
go, go,
Go.
go, go.
Go.
I need to call someone. Who? Why is it not going through that 728?
It's going to go.
Come on.
Go get it.
We
Pull it
got
up.
it. TP hit.
Hey!
Okay, made it back, everybody. Made it back.
W
Oh.
Nice.
We're
Ah.
just
Yeah, looks like
winning.
the opening range
Just
worked.
printing
Nice,
this
nice.
morning.
Whether or not I would have
I was having, I was wondering, Terry, with your system, because you're doing 5 ticks, take
Yeah.
profit. What is your stop loss?
Yeah,
Probably
I
would
have it.
have,
It's
but
a
it did
very
open up
big
outside the
negative
range.
R&R. I have it at
the hourly. I wanna see
50,
what
I
the
think, is
all-time
the
high
default.
is.
But so I will
50
move
ticks.
it. Yes, I will move
Yeah.
it around.
The safer play is to
depending on
wait
how
for
big
a
the
candle to
is.
print.
So it's
Let
really
me see
based on
here.
precision.
I
Like
gotta wait
I did
for it
not
to
really
roll
have to
over
pick your
contract
spots.
I mean, we-
Like this isn't something
I don't
that
want to chase it and this thing ends
I
up
want
pulling
to
back
do in the
here.
middle in
So
the
I'm still on
afternoon
the,
when it's just chopping around, right? So
Mhm.
I'm looking
Contracts, if
for
you will.
super high volatility.
Oh, the
I'm
all-time
looking
high is
for
higher
like
than I thought it
imbalance
was.
where
I
I
was like
think
30,008.
there's going
Looks
to be a
like it's at,
massive
like,
buyers or sellers are really
31,
going to take
somewhere
control
in there.
and be aggressive. So that's kind of the thinking behind
these
it.
are even-
Um,
man, I
yeah,
got
I'm still
15
working
minutes.
on it,
That 15
right?
minutes is
Oh.
But I do want to
fire
become
right
this
now.
master scalper. I feel like there's something to this, like stop hunting, because so many people
Back on the
we
2
put
minute chart
stops
here.
at very logical places where everyone puts it, like usually above or
some
below
point.
a pivots. The open, the
Or
5
maybe we
minute.
won't.
5
knows?
minute orb, 15-minute orb. When people are wrong, they're like really wrong. And same with when, if people get triggered in, like everyone's piling into it. So
Mm.
just some of the ideas behind it. It's
There we
like
go.
the psychology behind the market is
Just took it a
the
while.
types of themes that I like
Nice,
to
big dog.
capitalize on.
Hey, sometimes stuff
Yeah,
works,
and
man.
you said you don't want to do it in
I'm
like
still
the
just
after
sitting on my
hours because of a
hands.
choppy
Like I
market,
said,
but I
I'm
think
being
you mean
super
like
cautious
that
today.
the volume is lower.
I know
right?
this is
Because
gonna be a
technically,
tough
if
week
you're
of
stop
trading,
hunting, a choppy
and I don't
market
feel
is,
like making any
ideal
huge
because
mistakes
there's
on
Yeah.
constantly
Monday,
stops at highs
so-
and lows. So like I think
We're
your
being
system
super
would actually
cautious
work
today.
very
We're
well
back into
in a
it,
ranging
so,
market.
So if
compared
it
to,
doesn't
like,
look
a
right
think
or
so
I don't
too.
like the
I think so
candles,
too, by the
I'm
way.
just gonna sit on the
Who
side
knows?
and watch.
Ranging market
I
could
don't know
be
if I'll
good
be
for
able
your
to.
strategy, Terry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be.
And what
Yeah,
time frame are you
I'll,
doing
I'll,
it
I'll
on?
report. I'll come back and report every
Homework,
day.
you know.
Yes, I use the 5-minute chart.
But
Oh wow, okay. For
Yeah.
5 ticks, I find that actually a really high or really low time frame. I guess better said. I thought you were doing it on like the 1 minute or the 30 seconds.
Oh
even.
yeah, I've done it on the 1 minute too.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
14.
Yes,
So this
there
would
is
be- okay,
discretion
wait,
to
I
it
need to
too,
get to the
right?
next one. That
Like
might be why.
there's really nothing.
Yeah, I
that
don't
do
blame
that
you.
I
The
don't pay
volatility
attention on.
part doesn't
Unless
bother
I'm-
me.
I'm-
It's
unless I'm
the
experimenting some algo, but
it's the
I
very
haven't been able to
inconsistent
stick to
swings
yet,
that we're
like,
getting because of the
fully sticking to
rollover
algo
week.
doing- like, I-
So this is
I go
rollover
in and
week,
I
and
do
rollover
things
week
and
is
I stuff.
notorious for being
I
very
am
tough
personally of
trading.
the thoughts that if an algo
very
works, it's
wiki.
probably already found
You
out.
sit-
That's
We haven't
it.
had
So
one
this
good looking
guy-
candle
I,
yet.
I think that there's
the trade of
always going to be
HR
All these
so-
candles
doesn't
look
matter
like
what kind of
straight
strategy
butts.
you're doing or whatever. There's always going to be at least a slightest bit of discretionary
Or was it already
process
you?
in the whole situation. That this,
I like
this
for
is
us to print
something
above
which is
17
somewhat
here.
inevitable.
NQ.
I mean,
Yeah.
you just I mean I don't I mean because the decision has to be made, like am I going to take it, am I
Still
not?
need
So
to go to
there's
17
even if you have a system that has straight rules based, everything is based up on rules and check marks and everything, at the end you still have to make the decision, am I going to take that trade or not? But the thing is, especially on a rangy market, has to be
YouTube
some
just reminded me
discretionary
that I was
or
a moderator of this
intuitional
channel.
thinking
Yeah.
involved in the situation.
Responsibility.
And-
Yeah, and I-
Yes, you do.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry,
go
go
ahead,
for it,
Dan.
Terry. No, go for it.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
just going
ladies
to
first.
say,
Nice.
thank you. I was just going to say that I think market context
All
is
right, so
also
yeah,
a
on
big part of
this
it. Like
chart,
knowing what type of
on the
regime
old
we're
chart,
I'm
in
only gonna.
can
come
also
back
help
into
your
it.
trading strategy. Like for example, if you are a
On the
range
contract
trader,
we did.
We're gonna
if
risk
we're
very,
in a
very little on
massive,
this
like bull
move
run,
here.
Brings up,
maybe the
BY.
range
That's how
trading
wiki it
isn't going
is.
to be your best like avenue as
Okay.
far as your win rate goes. Like so I think
They're more
context,
volume on the
market
older than
context
new.
and market regime is so important.
Gonna
And
ban yourself
and that
for
is
10
part of
minutes.
the
I
reason
don't know
why
if
we
that's
also
possible.
always look at news like in the morning together,
To do.
because I think it is important for us to kind of be aware, like, okay,
Buenos
what is
dias,
happening in the
LCP.
world? What are the institutional traders thinking? What is the sentiment?
Forgive me if I'm
yeah,
annoyed, guys.
I think
the
all of that
internet here is
contributes
just so
to
bad.
the
I mean,
good
terrible.
discretionary trading.
So
Yeah, that does matter.
Yeah.
So
And I
context is
think it's
needed.
also it's very interesting as well,
Terrible.
because I've seen like a trend lately with like people that
Terrible.
make, for example, YouTube
We
videos
could come
or
all
they
the way
make
back
videos or
to
whatever.
25
I
here.
think
To
what
the
people
5-minute
are
chart.
doing
Let me take
these
some
days,
trades
like
that are
way too
not,
much, is
um,
layering conflux
Just hit
on
the
like
50.
confluence on
I'm gonna say
confluence
they're
on
not
confluence on
trades
confluence
that
on
I would
confluence.
normally kinda
I've
take in front
been
of you
watching some
guys,
videos right now, and they're
tracks.
very interesting because they don't use AI to trade with, but they use AI to backtest with, right? And I mean, it's very powerful to backtest with, especially because how strong it is and how much you can learn these things now. And from most of the cases, it actually turns out that I think the number was like 98% or something. 98% of the traders that are failing is because they use more than one confluence, because
Change
they
this
tried
up a
these
little
strategies
bit.
out. And every time they
Nice.
removed a
Trader
confluence,
007, whatever, I'm doing home right
the
now.
strategy actually got better.
Woo.
So
Nice.
I think that it's interesting that we're, for
We
example,
stayed
there's people
super
that look
patient
like
on
at
that
the
one,
1
guys.
hour, 4
Remember,
hour
the
time frame
key
for
in
the
the line
daily
here
view,
was the
and then
17
they
level.
trade
That's the
the
level we
5
kept
minute and the
saying,
15 minute,
17,
but then the next
17,
confluence is it has to be
And that was
in a
even
fair
going to be
value
our
gap,
stop
or it
loss,
has
so
to
we only
be
risked 10
trending,
points
or
on
it has
that
to be in an
trade.
order block. And I think
We were
how,
just
the
trying to make
more you
$100
layer,
bucks,
the more
couple
chance there is
micros,
to
'cause I'm
fail.
trading Lucid
So I think
25
keeping it
Ks.
simple is actually
So-
key.
Oh.
And I only got to get to
I agree, Jan. Simple,
what, another
to me,
$140
the more
bucks to
simple,
get
the
another
better.
$500
Like, I
payout
want
with
it to be
Lucid. We
really
took a
simple.
$500
Have you guys
payout with
gone
this
onto
account
YouTube
last
and
week.
seen videos where
So hopefully we
someone's
can
like,
kind of keep that going.
let me show you
Yesterday.
the easiest strategy. This is so easy. And then they go
Nice
on to
40-point
explain
trade
like
there.
10 different confluences
Yeah.
that
my
you
gosh.
need.
Exactly.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Biggest-
I like it to be
Left
simple.
him yesterday.
Yeah,
Like to me
biggest
personally,
takeaway.
it's like, to me personally, I don't mind it because my trading is very simple, especially when I'm taking big trades on my
It's a
live
motel,
account.
it's like
You
And
probably could have got a
I-
lot more.
I did
don't
share
know.
this once
I
with
wasn't
someone
gonna
who
be
was trading,
greedy
and the
with
first
these
thing that he
accounts on
gave
these
back to me
fundeds.
is like,
My
how
goal
can
was
you
to
make
get to
that
$100
much
bucks.
money when you have
I only
that
got to make
little
$100 bucks
rules?
on these little
And
Lucid accounts
I
to
think it
consider a
like
trade day.
he has like the perception of like simplicity cannot.
But the only reason
equal,
why I'm trying
like,
to take my profit is
profitability.
because
So I
like
think
I've
a lot of
mentioned
people
before,
are
this
stuck in
is
that, and
rollover week,
they're trying way too
FOMC
hard
week,
to make a
and
strategy
OPEC
work
Friday
well.
week.
The reason why the
And
strategy doesn't
the
work isn't
pullbacks
the
could be
strategy,
completely
it's just you.
insane.
It's yourself.
We're on
Yeah.
September
Yeah.
contracts, so
Exactly.
you got the community
my gosh,
divided. You
speak
still got
more
some
about
people
that,
trading
Jan.
June
So
contracts
it's
and
not
some people
necessarily
playing
the
September
strategy, but
Oh,
it's
the big
contracts.
spoon or the little
yourself.
spoon? Well, you should know the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet that I can trade most of the
Nice if
strategies
you
that
were
people
able to
are
hold that
trading,
longer.
like in
Always
chat,
the
and
little spoon.
do make it work instead of like if they will be failing, right? Because I think trading,
Always the
and I'm
little
not going to
spoon.
give like flat numbers, but I think strategy is probably 10%. I think psychology is
switch over
probably
to an
20%, and I think
I don't know,
70%,
trade on
like the
this
rest
one
of it
Sunday
is all
account.
risk
I did
management.
lock
Yes.
Because
out
that's all what
smart.
it comes down to.
All right,
The
we're
only
going
thing that
to-
matters in
Daily
trading, and
payout
it sounds
level
very
on
simple,
Trader's
the
Lunch.
only thing that matters in trading is that you make more money than
We're
you
gonna probably
lose.
switch
And
over to this
yeah,
one
it's like
and
easier
use
said
of
than done,
eval
but
and
that's
work
the
on that.
simplicity to it. Now, when we come down to like human psychology, humans are
I
driven
mean, we
by greed
can
and
push
fear.
the envelope with this account
Fear
here. if you want,
usually is
'cause
stronger than greed. This is why people
I want to say
let
this is the one
yes,
that I need to
losers
make
run
still
and they can't
quite
let
a
winners
bit
run
because of
I think when someone sees that they
the
are like
mess up I've
I don't
had.
know, let's say
Let's see, I'm at
$2,000 up, they are afraid to lose that.
26,600.
But if they are
So, yeah,
$2,000
we can
down, they are not afraid to
probably
jump out
push
to
the
like
button
save their
a
money.
little
No,
bit
they
on
want to
this
make
one
it
here.
back,
I'm
right?
not sure how
Oh,
he
yeah.
does that.
So
Exactly.
yeah, I
have
think
one screen
I
open,
think
that's
trading
it.
is
So, like I
a
said,
is
we're
like a
switching
very
over to a eval account.
reversed thing for human beings. We are not programmed to trade. We're the opposite. So if you just do the opposite of what you would be doing, I think a lot of people would be successful.
And by the way, you just said a
When you find
very
any candle
interesting
here.
thing, Jan, and I'm glad
Oh, this
you
thing
said
wants
it.
800,
We talked
guys.
about it actually many weeks ago, maybe months ago, that
Ooh,
I
nice-
would only add
good
to
nice
it, like
Hulk
if
smash
you're
boner
like
candle.
a more experienced trader, or you
Kinda like
have more than
downtown.
enough chart time, or you got payouts already anyway, you have some experience, and you know what's
Now, a lot of
risk
times
management
on
is
these
about,
big 5-minute
then
candles,
you will realize,
kind of
because I got
like
to that
sometimes
point
I
too,
can
and I'm sure
determine
you as well,
if we're
and
going to
many
stay
of us
bullish
here,
or not
that
based
you
on
will
what kind of
realize
pullback
that
we get on Fibonacci.
I'm sure, for example,
So
so
how
I'm
we
gonna
only
use
got
you
the
an example,
23%
Jan. You're super
pullback.
smart, you know what you're
A
doing.
lot of
You
times,
made a
if
lot of money
we are
already. And
we stay
what I
over the
think
20
I can
and
throw you in
38%,
any
most of the time it
simple
continues higher.
classic strategy. Let that be just a trend line break or just a stochastic indicator or whatever. You would be able to make
What I
money
would
from
really
that,
like to see
because
here
I'm confident enough. Like
is a
like,
good
there are
5-minute
some, like, I'm not
consolidation
saying like
candle
all
where
of
it's basically
the, like
all
10,000
wick, small
strategies out there. I'm
body,
not saying
and that
all
third
of them, but
candle
if you
gives
just
us a
stick to like
breakout.
some
Get a
classic
pullback in
ones,
those, yeah, for sure.
and I'm not
You're
saying
on
you should do
eval too,
strategy
big
hopping,
dog.
everybody,
Oh yeah,
but
same
the
here.
more
I think I'm.
experienced traders,
I think I'm just
if
gonna do
you-
my one
if you're
funded
confident
trade.
enough in your risk management skills and psychology, you
yeah,
will
Trevor,
realize
that you're talking
you
about, get on
will
your
have to
chart.
shift your strategy tomorrow or from next
Yeah,
week.
the
boxes
you should
are
be
the
able to make money
Fibonacci.
from that
So
too,
toyed
because you
around
know
with the
when to
behind the
stop, you know
scenes
when
and
to
did
take the
pretty
profit, as you
successful with
said,
it,
Jan.
and
It just make more than you
traded on
lose, and
stream,
that's it.
but
Right?
Depends on what
So,
charts
yeah.
you're using.
Yeah, and,
confident.
and it's like you just need to be aware of other stuff. Like for example,
For Ninja
reasons
Trader,
that I
it's
said earlier why I left
automatically
my trade right
installed.
now is like
The
you
Only
run
thing
news.
different with mine is I customize
like
the
I know you
color.
guys don't have to do
What
margins,
charts
but
do you
like
trade
margin
on?
requirements and all these other stuffs. But yeah, I think what
only
you say
charts
is
that
right,
I'm
Tom. I
very
wouldn't say
familiar
like
with
if you
is
give
probably
me any
just
random
TradingView
strategy
and
that I'm at
Ninja
least not
Trader.
used to, and I would
I would
trade
have
that
to
I would
look.
be
Quant
profitable.
Tower,
I know for a
TradingView. Okay,
fact
I can
that
show
I
you
can
on TradingView.
be
I'm a huge
100%
fan of
break
the shorts,
even,
but
but
they
I can
might
also
pay.
do that
Let me get
without
my
strategy.
trading
So that's
charts
like
over
also
since
a
we're just
powerful
kinda
thing.
sitting
I
here
know
at the
that I can
moment.
just take a random trade on a random time. Doesn't matter. I can short the market right
far it's
now
just going
and
straight
still know
up.
how to go break even. So I think it's important
funny 'cause,
to
like, I was
first of
bragging
all
on,
be
like, Vin,
So for
have
TradingView,
confidence in yourself, right?
hungry,
Which just comes
I
with
want to
Good
say
experience.
it's the
You really
third
need
one down. You
and
got that little
like
cross
also,
sensor, trend lines, and the
Try not
third
to
one
focus
down
too
is your
much on the
Fibonacci.
money. I
You
know
just
that's
go to
really like
Fibonacci
hard
retracement
to
right there.
say, but
Then you
it's
put
true,
it at
it's
the
out there,
bottom
yeah.
and the top.
yeah,
You can drag
money.
it up.
Money is what's
You
money
can
is
also
what makes trading hard
customize it.
because I bet all of
Then
you
you
that
just
if
go
you
up
swap
here to
ticks,
settings like this
on your charts and don't look at P&Ls
you
and stuff
can
like that. That trading
customize
becomes
it to whatever colors
very
you want
boring.
or
I will
what
tell
levels. If you
the
want to
first
do,
thing that
a lot of
happened to
people
me
use
when I turned off my
like the
P&L in the top of my
the decimals.
corners.
I
and
like to
both
use
the
the
P&L on the
percentages.
charts. I
so
got
you
bored
can
of
use
trading.
whatever
And that's actually a good thing because
works for
that
you.
tells me
A
that
lot of people,
what
you know,
I was
everybody
doing
does stuff a
before
little
with
bit
the P&Ls
different.
on the chart,
Just make
and on
sure
the top
that
of
when
the
you have it
screen
marked
is I'm
out, you got
getting,
0 at the
adrenaline
top
in my body,
and 1 at the
fear
bottom.
and greed takes over because my heartbeat
I'm not
goes
a
up and
huge
stuff
fan
like
of
that.
that.
And
And
there's
when I turned
tons
it
and
off,
tons of
I got bored. I
information
didn't even
on
want to trade
YouTube
anymore.
about
Looks like you
Fibonacci.
So
loaded right away, but
I think that is also like a big deal towards it, like
gonna check
the
Neon's,
money
check one out.
aspect of
How's it?
trading.
I'm in Rome.
I would say, you know, when how should I put this? Risk
We were
management
hoping
wise,
for
I
a
would
better
say
looking
it's all
Fibonacci
about to
pivot.
know
So I
when to
also
stop,
use
even if you're in
Fibonacci
profit
pivots. So
or
that's what
when
we
you're
took
in a
our
loss.
trade off while
So
ago.
if you made enough for
You know,
the
it's
day
not like
on
I'm
one
coming up with
particular
these
account,
levels. I kept
okay,
saying
I'm stopping
17,
here, but
17
it goes
is
in the other
your
way as well.
what
I'm
we're
down
trying to trade off of,
$500 on this
and we were
account,
just
for
kept
example.
waiting for us to
It's
kind
okay,
of.
I'm
I was-
stopping with this one.
already played
So
out.
it
knowing
was still a
when to
little
stop,
risky, but
I
we've
think
already hit that
is the
Fibonacci
name of the
multiple
game
times.
in
A lot of
this one,
times you
in
might
my
get a
case
nice
anyway. I
Fibonacci
just like that,
back down
knowing
to
when to
17
stop.
here, kind of retest
That comes to
those
everything
levels.
in real life. To be fair, knowing when to stop is just important. That just works with
How
everything.
long do we have for
Oh,
the
yeah.
last candle?
With
That's
everything.
true. Like water is really good for us, but
Oh.
you can OD on water.
See if we can get a
So
quick winner
Yeah.
here.
drinking too much water, it's anything we do. If there's a line where it's just
Get
too
some
much, and it's
gelatos.
knowing when to stop. Yeah, I
So
think
from
that is
everything
one
that I
of the
was looking at
harder
this morning, I
things
mean,
to
it
learn
completely
as a
pointed up.
trader if you're not taught the correct way.
And if you
from the
guys want to
beginning
use the
of
same
when
indicators
do
that
you
just to give them a
stop,
try,
Yeah,
we
I
just use
right?
the
Like
same
I actually-
when
one.
do you walk
I don't
away?
use like buy and sell
Yeah, I
indicators.
actually want to see that
Every
really quick. Magnus,
indicators
can you
I
make a
use are
poll
all
that
strictly
asks
level
people if they trade
based.
with ticks or with
And
PNL
I just kind
on
of
the
just go on
chart?
based off
I'm
what
really
price
curious about
action's
that.
doing and kind of put it to where
Oh
it's at.
yeah,
So
that,
like this
hey,
morning,
I've seen Pine Tree Trader is
we
on
were
deck to
watching to see
join
what
us,
happened on the
and
4-hour
guess
previous
what?
4-hour high
Oh my
here.
gosh.
We
His
did get the
pro
pullback into the
account-
15 minutes,
I have no
His
but
words.
it
pro
wicked so
account
fast
is
that
up
there was
to
just no way for me to catch that. And we
$22,943
also filled in that. Remember, also pointed out there was no wick on the
profits
bottom of that
in
5-minute
150K
candle.
pro
So
account.
that's
to get
also
two trades in.
another
That's
thing that
amazing.
happens a lot too.
Of
So if
course.
you,
Oh my
depending on
God.
what
Yes!
time
Oh
frame
my
you
gosh.
Well,
trade,
Trev, we're kind of
it's even
years
better
behind
on the
that
higher
is
time
wow.
frame. You can see it. Remember, we put a
That's
little
right.
blue
Pine
line
Tree is
here.
just a market
It just
maker.
pretty much
Just,
filled out that imbalance gap
that's
with
just
no whack,
amazing.
whack,
Wow.
wick, and just
Unbelievable.
popped.
Jan, I like
But
your
it happened so
had-
fast at
about
opening. There was
putting
no
it
way
on
to
ticks
catch
and
that.
not
We
looking at
had,
PNL. Usually mine is on PNL,
goulash
but
soup
yes, I think maybe I'll have to switch
and,
it and put it
yeah.
on.
Now,
ticks.
I wouldn't mind this turning
I
into
think
like
that
a
it's
nice
very
little
easy
bull
to tell,
flag
and
here.
that's what I said
will
before.
take bull
That
flags
even
and
for
bear
me,
flags
after
all
trading
day
for
on
like so long,
inbounds.
if I see like a big dollar amount, I still kind of can get scared a little bit because, as I said earlier, I wasn't like this decent trade that was up like
Oops.
$30,000 at one point. And I usually don't look at my
And the
phone
candles to the left,
when I'm
these
like in
are
a trade and
Rico
stuff.
candles,
But I got a
and I
message
just
in
mainly
Discord
use
saying,
these
"Oh wow,
for
the
like
market is up this big. Have
helping
you
me
seen
like
it?" So I
see
looked
trend better.
and I
You
saw,
can
and I
see
was
trend
like 30K,
because it's a
and
lot
it
cleaner.
gave
It does
me like
away with
for
all
a
the wick
second, it gave me
noise.
like a pump of
So,
adrenaline, and I'm not used to
Well,
that because
that's how
normally
we
I don't
use
see
these
that
candles
amount.
here
So that
to
tells
the
me
left.
that even
I'll
after
bring it
5 years
over
of
just in
trading,
case you can't see it on the
money still
charts.
influences me.
So basically, it
Yeah.
allows
Oh,
me
yeah.
to see trend.
Yeah, definitely. But you
Oh,
know,
there it is.
if you switch to the ticks,
You know, looking at
then,
this, you don't really know. I
For
mean,
example,
this is
Terry,
just-
if you would switch to the ticks, you can go with minis.
Bodies.
You know, because you won't see
They have
the dollar
What
amount.
did
Yeah, just joking.
have a-
I can put on 5 minis, no problem.
5 minutes, easy.
Alright,
No,
but
no
you
pressure, no
Right. Is
feelings.
there
You
any
know?
news today, guys? I'm not checking you
Yeah.
guys. I don't have to rely on you guys for this.
Oh my gosh,
But
yeah.
what do you
So
guys think of
that we
this
should know of.
market? We have pumped up so much. We're already up 790-ish points in NQ.
uh,
2.6% in the green.
honestly,
We're looking pullback here.
I have no idea. I think we should be dropping down to 720. I do see a small zone down there. I don't know if we're gonna
I
go.
mean, this would be awesome if we can
too
get back
much
to
from
that.
here, but I do
that
see a small
2017 area,
level.
kinda
But you
do
know
a
what?
little
This
wick
is just
test.
keeps pushing higher and higher. It's really hard to
Not
say
a wick test,
anything.
a Fibonacci test.
I don't know. But I guess I feel like anytime we can have a headline as well, hopefully something positive, but we
Remember,
might just
being
gonna
careful
go for
placing
to
orders,
make a new all-time
just
high. Maybe
sitting there.
maybe the market is already starting to
We
price
still have a
in
lot of
the good news that the deal will
war
be
news going on,
finalized
or,
finally
you know,
for the
that's been in
110
the
times
market a lot
already with
lately.
Iran. And
That
maybe it's
cost
gonna
me
happen
Friday,
finally
guys.
on
I don't know if you
Friday.
saw my
And by the way,
short,
just a quick add-on.
but y'all know me on most
It's
of my
personal
trades. We only
opinion.
risk about
I feel like even if they
$120
sign
per
it on
trade.
Friday,
And
I think it's
I
very
was in a
fragile.
short
I think
that
you know,
whenever
even
Trump
next
had
week, there could
tweeted
be
about
some
war news or
rocket
something like
shooting
that on
somewhere,
Friday morning,
whatever,
right
and
after
then
the
the
market
deal
goes
goes
off.
off.
Guys,
Hopefully, it's
about
not
2
going to
minutes.
be like that. But
I took almost
Yeah.
I
30,
don't know.
Yeah, I
35
just saw
points
like
of
that there was
draw,
a headline
not
as well
even
that
drawdown,
like
like
Van
slippage.
said that they already
Because I
signed
usually had
the
my
deal
stop loss
digitally.
around 20 to
So that's
25
maybe why
points.
it pumped.
And that thing
Okay.
went almost 60
It
points.
still means
before it
nothing
paid me.
until it's actually
So,
signed in
really?
person.
I took
right?
a
But,
pretty big loss
yeah,
on
I think
a couple of my funded
just be
accounts.
very
Win,
careful,
not
be
win.
mindful,
Because of that.
Short
because
plays and all, but
war
probably
news, like
win.
for example, if we would get a
So
tweet
it
right
was pretty
now
crappy.
from either party, doesn't matter, that says that the deal is not going through, this market will just drop completely down again to where it started off. Because things like earnings and stuff, they can be priced in, but War News is never priced into the market. Guys, so be careful with that.
Right. I don't know
I
if I
jumped
do
into
that.
a short, by the way, 753. I'm sorry, we were talking, but I'm
No,
just
it's fine.
hoping
I like 'em,
that
but we'll
we
put 'em on
can
and see what
reach that
happens.
720 down there. There's a zone, by the way, on that level.
Let's see if
so
we get the
looking for
bounce
that
here, man. I wanna
720
try,
to
but I
get
don't wanna
out.
try.
I might not
It's
gonna
terrible.
be able to get out,
Sorry,
but
dude.
maybe it's
this
Oh,
could be-
it's
no,
going.
not yet.
Oh,
Not
come
yet,
on.
Let's see
not
if-
yet.
no,
Almost. I have
if
to
we get the
move my
bounce
TP
here,
to
we're at that pivot. I don't know if it
720.75.
holds.
Trying to
Come
keep
on,
that
NQ,
line,
drop
but-
it down.
Yay!
Let's go.
W!
Okay.
Woohoo!
I love it. I love
We
trading
have
everybody.
home builder.
It's just everyone is just
Home
winning
sales.
across the
We're
board.
just winning there.
Amazing.
Excuse me.
It's because
Consumer
Jan and I
confidence
are
or
good
something like
luck.
that.
Oh yeah, you guys are
Home
bringing
sales.
good luck, by the way. Oh my, we're almost out of time. Is that true? Yeah,
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Well, if we do get tagged
20
in here, it's
seconds.
just quick.
20
Everybody
seconds.
has a quick win or
Fly.
a quick loss. So.
Last minute words before we head out?
I just want to say thank you, everybody. It was super awesome,
Then
and
tag me
it's
in
super
like the
amazing
next
to have
15
Jan here.
seconds, so I'm
It's
gonna
yours,
stick
Jan.
out.
Yeah, thank you as well. And guys, be careful with trading this week. We have FOMC. Remember that, Warners.
Until
So
that,
just
I'll
protect
be
your
there.
capital. That's the
Yeah,
only thing that matters
50
in trading.
seconds.
So
Yeah.
thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Jan. Please welcome Pine Tree Trader. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
And sadly enough, it kind of did what I wanted it to do already. Yeah, I should have taken that off probably. Let's see. Yep.
We bounced off the pivot.
What's
there.
up,
Let's see if
everyone? What's
Yeah,
going
I'll pop it
on?
up
Good
there.
morning. Good morning. Wafa, what's going on? Thank you, Tom, Terry, Jan. Little epic
Sad.
Segment
Yeah, I should have taken
there.
that one off.
Tom just slinging some contracts, scalping like a maniac. Pretty awesome. Terry as well. We're going to start calling Terry the master scalper here. What's up, Piro? Wafa, Peter Green in house, Bernard. What's up? What's up? Who else we got in the chat?
I can't
Wild
give this
Deuces,
much room, guys.
Motortino,
I'm gonna move my thing just
Rod
in case we lose that
Trades, Pine Trees in
17.
the chat. We love it. With good morning, Jan. Frank.
So we'll have to close this back above
PS
17.
Futures. What's up, Adrian?
This is
Chong?
eval, so we do take a little
Rams,
bit
what's going
more
on?
risk.
Pine, any daily payouts today? Of course. Of course, daily payouts today.
I hate that I
Accounts
hit
already
my
locked up,
freaking
but
miss my target
what
by
we're
like a few
doing
points. That's
is
usually scary. So if we back
working
above
on his
17s,
MyFunny
we'll
Futures Pro
we'll go back to
account,
long bias.
which currently is up to $72,943.
All
For
right,
a
we
total
lost
of
17, so that means that
$22,943.
we're right there at it.
Which gives me a drawdown of $22,843. And today I'm up $3,417 on the account. Trying to get on that leaderboard, but man, they keep knocking me off. The
Yeah. God dang
what
it.
4 days ago, I was just off the leaderboard by $100. And then this morning I was off by
All right, we got to close that.
like $400, $500. It updates every morning at 8:30. And then we'll see what happens
Remember,
tomorrow.
guys, we're
Hopefully
switching
I
over
can
to
get-
evals.
can
I
be
don't
on
ever
that
recommend
leaderboard, and
following
we will
eval
sling this
trades
contract
because I
for-
do take a little
sling
bit
this
more
account
risk on
around
my
if I see
eval
something.
trades.
We'll see. We'll try
The
to
only
scalp.
trades I ever
We'll do
recommend
it.
following is if you want to. It's probably.
Are you
my
not taking
funded
live yet?
accounts.
Because I don't know. I haven't taken a payout out of this account yet. That could be a reason. Because there is a chance I still blow it. I'm not the most consistent trader, but the last few months I have shown and I have proven to myself that I can trade a live account or at least keep an account longer and longer. I just had a live account and I ended up I recently blew it, but I ended up keeping it for right around 5 weeks or so
Look at that thing.
and took out right around right around $9,000 in payouts out of that live account. So I am kind of trying to prove myself that I can do it. And the whole reason why I'm trying to build this account up too is to hopefully bring in more money into the live portion. So that's kind of why I keep trying to build it up, because I'm a big believer in just taking payouts. Now I could just kick the can now and take out a pretty nice payout, but my goal is to treat this like it is a live account and keep building it and building it and building it, and then pay myself out every 2 weeks, so every 14 days, and just basically just give myself a paycheck. That's what's worked for me in the past, and that's what I'm going to try to do now with this account. So that's the goal. And in the meantime, I'm taking some daily payouts and trading some other stuff, which is perfectly cool, and that helps my mindset, so I don't completely only trade this account and overtrade it, right? Because I can overtrade and end up losing the account just from overtrading, which I did fall in that trap last Friday. It was so stupid. I wouldn't say I was bored, but I was waiting to do something last Friday. I was waiting around to do something. I can't remember what I was supposed to do. But anyways, I was waiting around. So I had like 2 hours to kill. Ended up hopping in the power hour of last Friday. And this account did take a bit of a hit. I ended up going down into some drawdown. And then towards the end of power hour, I ended up bringing it back. So pretty crazy. How long did it take you to make all that profit? How many accounts? This is one account.
Crazy.
So this is one 50K account. I've only been I've been trading this account. Let's see if it pulls it up here. I think, yeah, here we go. 6'9", so 6'9". So I haven't been trading it that long, but you can see this is one account currently up. Well, without the commissions, but it's 24,000, but 23,520. You can see it just kind of growing here. 70% win rate, and you can see like I'm starting to size up, so it's starting to trade bigger size. You see my largest losing trade was 3,300, but my largest winning trade was 3,400. So I'm starting to size up, right? And to scale higher. I'm not afraid to hop in sometimes between 1, 3, 5 minis, to be honest with you. But you can see my average winning trade is 397. My average losing trade is 633. So it's actually a negative R&R right now, but right around 70%
you want to see the
rate.
40s hold. We start losing these 40s. It's probably coming back down.
Okay. So anyways, that is that. Well, let's get back to the charts. I just want to talk a little bit about that and what my plan is on this account, because I think it's one of the most important things is to have a plan put into place. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm slinging the contracts. I'm seeing a setup. Most of this morning, I'm just hopping in longs. The market is just so bullish that I'm barely waiting for setups, and I'm just waiting for pullbacks. You're getting outside bar breaks to the upside, outside bar breaks to the upside on the 5 minutes too, which shows it's super bullish. And I just been hopping in longs. The same thing with my daily payout accounts last night. I talked about this a lot, where
we get back up to the highs again.
If you take a look at the Asia market lately, is that sometimes we start to get these zombie crawls where the market picks a direction, whether it's long or short, and it starts to get that zombie crawl.
I feel like I'm
just doing things like this, and I know it just sounds silly, but I'm not even really trading the inside and outside bars, but I'm just looking for a bit of a channel, and I'm waiting on a little pullback, and I'm just hopping in long. So like last night, I ended up just getting in a little bit of a pullback. I hopped in long for, I think maybe just like 6 or 7 points, 8 points. I did that a few times, and next thing you know, when you have multiple accounts and you're copy trading,
this is finally the pullback, especially if we break back
I had
below that 17 level.
3 accounts, $400 times 3. That's a beautiful payout. That's a good $1,000 in the pocket and I've been doing that over and over and over again, and usually during Asia. So just a little nugget, little tip there, not financial advice or anything like that, but just during the slower markets during Asia, just kind of looking for that trend and riding it. Now, if I hop on during Asia and I start to see it like chopping, like going back and forth, like a big flat range, that's no bueno for me.
That might be our only move from this morning. That big candle we had could just be choppy the rest of the morning, guys.
No bueno. So anyways.
It's like we're struggling to get back through the 50s and 60s
Who else we got in the chat? What's going on? 44 the Punisher in the house. What's up? ICT, I see ICT.
You're invited to join Phoenix
Energy's
Energy's
next webinar. Let's see what we got going
webinar.
on the market right now. Very, very bullish. Very, very bullish. Let's see if we can find a trade, or a trade comes to us. What I like to say, I don't really want to look for a trade. I just want it to kind of just fall in my lap. Something that I can't resist and I just have to take. That's usually the best trades, but we'll see what happens here. And I will sling around some contracts.
We're still looking for eval trades.
So September, which is the U. So I will be trading the U contracts. The big loss I took this morning was actually YM. So I actually took a big loss with YM. I tried to go long here, 5 minis, and ended up losing $3,000 out of this trade. So I looked for that continuation.
We should move down if we lose that pivot.
And finally had to stop myself out. So that big loss that I just showed, as far as the big one, that's the one right there. So YM did me dirty this morning, which is perfectly fine. And a lot of people underestimate YM, but I've been crushing YM lately. Most of the trades I've been taking on this account has been the NQ though. Gold's moving. Let's go. First of all, I want to ask you guys all to smash that like button and to make sure that if you're picking up any of these pro accounts, and by the way, I just want to say that I think these pro accounts, they stand out. There's no other account like this in the industry. I dare,
like I said, I still like the pullbacks. We got the VWAP all the way down at 588. We got the 15 minutes
like
that we haven't retested
that's
yet.
Better than these pros with My Funded Futures. If you're someone that's to that next step where you can build an account, push an account, and looking to get a big live account, get big payouts. I know this sounds like a promo, but I'm telling you, the only reason why I say this is because I looked and because I was like, well, I want more of these pro accounts while I'm, building this one, in which I could get more with My Funded Futures, but I like to spread my risk around a little bit. I was like, I'm gonna get some pro accounts, but you know what? There is none. So I'm sticking right here, My Funded Futures. There's no way I need to go anywhere else. So make sure you guys are using code YouTube if you're picking up any of these pro accounts. And I think next I'm gonna work on a Rapid account. That's the next one, and start getting more daily payouts, because you guys know I love the daily payouts. But if I can get daily payouts with the Rapid while I'm kicking the can with this pro account, and try to trade it for 14 days. Now, it is not easy to trade an account for 14 days and get a payout. It is not easy, but that's why they call it the pro account. Do I consider myself a professional?
We still got 3 minutes left on this 5-minute candle.
I make a living trading, but I'm pretty humble about it. I don't like to consider myself a professional, but if you want to manifest yourself into being a pro, that's kind of what you got to do, is say, well, I got to be able to hold on accounts longer and not just churn and burn accounts. There is a system. We all know this is a system to be able to make money with props, but oftentimes we lose the accounts. That's my next step with these, is to get live accounts. I've been live this year already, and I want to go live again, and then hopefully have a nice,
get through the 60s here?
Account.
We've been struggling like to get through the 50s and 60s.
$30,000 live account, maybe more, with My Funded Futures, and then just keep it for ever. That's the goal. So I like to look to what's right in front of me, but I think it is good to have some sort of goal or some sort of plan in place when you're trading.
Look at there, stopped again at the 50 level.
Who else we got in the chat? If you guys, I love futures.
Maybe this is the highs, and we go.
If you guys got any questions for me, throw it in the chat while I wait for a setup. Guys, I'm struggling again. I passed the account within 3 to 4 days, and I failed it too. How fast are you passing those evals, Shahid? How fast are you passing them? I'm just curious. Are you passing them in like the minimum time, like
Maybe this is finally
you know, are you taking like a month to pass them? I'm just curious because I might be able to help you with that. Do I like any other trees? Only pine trees? Money trees. I like money trees.
How's everyone else going today? Is anybody over trading
in the house? What's going on?
Getting chopped up?
Yeah, sorry to hear you blew your account, but so oftentimes what happens is that we pass these accounts, the evaluations, very, very quickly. Good morning, Spaces. And that leads to, I got a little outside bar here. See if we can get a little. Now I got some room to trade on this account. Let's see if a little scalp down here. Can we get it? Can we get it? See money, take money. Oof. Look at this volatility here. Bounce it off that 80s.
Nasty rejection.
50-point stop. See if we can get a little move down. Bouncing right off that 80, though. I didn't like that. It was about 15 points in profit. I wasn't quick enough to take it off. But I got a little room to work with here.
So this is kind of what we were talking about with the price action today, guys. Super choppy.
But oftentimes we trade these evaluations very, very quickly. And we get them passed very quickly. And what happens is that just when we get into the funded account, we still try to do that. And it's more of a mental thing. But to be honest with you, just realize that the only thing you're actually risking on the account is truly what you paid for the
back
account.
Below like 25 or so.
So when you get into a funded account, don't feel nervous. Don't feel
this
like
is evals only, guys. Remember,
different,
please do not follow eval trades.
That next step to
all right, eval got stopped out
to get over that buffer and then get to a payout. So essentially, it's like eval step 2. But it's on the funded account. I've been debating even if I want to trade evals online
just because
I used to be the same way. This is why I'm saying that. I used to get nervous about trading a funded account when really all it is
evals. We're going to trade a lot more aggressive just because we're trying to pass them.
It's just because we still have to get over these buffers. So until you get over the buffer and then you're trading real money or working towards those payouts. Sorry, I'm trying to talk while I'm in this trade. I feel like I should take this off because we did bounce off that 80s, but we'll see. We'll see if we get a little stair step down here. Stops above that 357.50. So funny that the NASDAQ just left 30,800 whole number. Like, what a joke. Like, it just rejected off that big fat whole number. So slinging around a little bit of size here, mini, because I have the room to trade. And if we can actually get a nice push down towards that 50, I'll add to it. But taking a little heat here. This is why when you trade minis, when you're first starting the account, it's a little bit dangerous because I was just in $800-900 in drawdown right there. If you have a 50K account, that's half your account. If you're in a 25K account, that's what, 3/4 of your account. So all right, let's see if we can get down below that. My entry here, which is 695.75. Ooh, I hear something, guys. I hear something. Get ready. See, I'm not on delay. So you guys, I'm giving you guys a little bit of a warning, but get your fingers ready. All right, bouncing right in between that 720. Got an inside buy here. I feel like I'm trapped here. It was a nice little scalp. I didn't take it off soon enough. It was 15-20 points, which is usually what I look for, but you know, all in hindsight now, I mean, it could have just shot down to 600s for all I knew. About 10 minutes left in the segment. All right, bouncing up here. Currently down about 30 points.
What do we got? A minute left on a 5-minute candle.
Look at the 5-minute, just chopping, just nasty chop action. Get those forms filled out, guys. I see the bunch of forms. Get them filled out. Good luck to everyone.
So this will be an inside bar candle, but there's no.
Oh, we got a keyword
too. It's just all wick.
Oh, we got forms and keywords and all that good stuff. So let's
the
go.
June contracts pretty much look the same. As
Man, I hate getting trapped in a trade like that, like this, where it just pops back up, and then looking at the 5-minute, it's just super choppy. Makes me want to just get out of this trade. Tom Hugard talks about it. The offer of the best loser wins. I want to start tagging him in Twitter until he comes on My Funded Futures TV. Wouldn't that be cool?
I don't even know if we'll sit here for the next 45 minutes and watch this stuff chop sideways.
He would often say, when you know you're wrong about a trade, just get out. Like, just get out and move on to the next one. Like, don't try to, like, use up all your mental capital. That's kind of how I feel at the moment, and I don't know why, but I just feel like I might be wrong on this. Although it does look a little bit of like a bear flag going on. So this might actually work. And my stop is where it is. So he also talks about like accepting your risk, putting it where you max pain is going to be. So that's what I'm trying to talk. I'm just talking out loud here, or thinking out loud. And where
sure
I'm like, this is what's rolling through my head. So because this is real money, you know, this is a stimulated account still, but it's funded. But anything over $2,100 is money that I could potentially pull out and for a payout. So to me, I treat this a little bit like this is an actual live account, if that makes sense. You know, even though it is technically still a sim funded account. But once you're over these buffers, so like once you have a rapid account in daily payout land, so you're over the buffer, then you can start treating it a little bit more like real account, even though the max risk that I have on the account is what I have invested, which is $200, which is what I bought the account for, because I did buy the pass in 1 day account. So because you guys know me, I ain't messing around. If I can pass an account 1 day and get to a funded, that's what I'm going to do. All right, get that push down here. 90s. Can we break below that 80s here? Let's break below that 80s here. Building up this account. Trying to get on that My Funded Futures leaderboard for Team My Funded Futures TV. And trying to represent, be in the top 30 of the whole firm. Come on, break. See how he's bouncing off that 80? We just needed a little break of that, and then we might be able to get down. There we go. Come on. Do it. Do it. Nice. All right, we'll lock in $420 for my fellow peeps. I'd say for my fellow hippies. So up $3,847. So like I said, a little negative R&R trade. My max pain on that would have been,
like I said, guys, we're just kind of just chilling and hanging out. Like I said,
$1,100,
price action is very crappy right now.
But where I'm kind of building momentum on the account itself, and
hopefully you're being super careful. It is very, very choppy today.
Current drawdown right now, 23,274, and currently up, 73,374 on the account on a 50K. And 3,800.
We may only hang out for 5 more minutes. The less
so trying to build up that momentum. This is something that Celebrity Terry Trades 100, the host. And by the way, we love Tom and Jan, but when My Funded Futures TV started today, I was thinking, boy, just not the same without Terry. And we love Tom and we love Jan, but I was like, what happened? There's something missing. A little technical difficulty.
Like I said, this is a week to keep your account safe, guys. We only had one like
technology.
good candle.
Well, I love
this
technology.
Morning,
I just hate
it. The rest
when
of the
things
candles
don't work, and I'm very much a plug and play person. So, if I plug it in and turn it on and it doesn't work,
hopefully everybody
then it goes into the trash.
Just took the one good trade on your fundeds and just be doing evals the rest of the day.
Stuff, so let's give some W's for Terry in the trade. Guys, the best My Funded Futures TV host, in my opinion. All right. So nice little take profit there. I pretty much bottom ticked that before I decided I wanted to bounce and put me in some more pain. So it's holding the 680 level. I put in a little harami and looking very, very much like a big bull flag. So could we break up through that 730, 740s? And I think we could go out and take out that high. I don't know what you guys think, but I might actually look for a little swing trade here. If we get that push up. But I want to see a nice little break, maybe above this inside bar. If this puts in an outside bar and then it closes up in here, I'm going to take a long back up through that 30,800. That's the game plan right here on this trade. If I see something, and I'll probably do it with like 5 micros because I'll look to swing it into that high instead of looking for a quick scalp. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens there.
Is anybody stuck in a long or short right now?
How's everyone else doing today? You guys doing
wick
all right?
on the top of this 5-minute candle, so usually I anticipate it pull back to at least the top of this candle here. Or do we break the top of this candle and continue higher? I mean, we're kind of.
How do I know if an outside bar is bearish or bullish? Well, I don't really care whether or not it's bearish or bullish. Generally, I just look to see. One of my favorite setups, real quick, is see if I can find an example on the 5-minute chart. Right here. I see one. So one of my favorite setups, period, to scalp off from is a 5-minute chart where I have an inside and an outside bar. So it's pretty much like a 3-candle pattern. And so I see an inside bar, and what it tells me is that it's consolidating, right? And before, so I've evolved my trading strategy.
Like I said,
before, I would just take a break of an inside
5-minute candle here.
Now I like to look on the 5-minute chart and on 2-minute chart. I like trading this too, but 5-minute chart, I like looking for that inside bar right here.
Like I said, you can see the
put in by an outside bar. So what happens is you had a bit of consolidation, put in a doji. It tried to break the low right here. It tried to break that low. And instead, what it did is it trapped a bunch of sellers trying to get momentum to the downside, push back up, engulfed that full 5-minute candle. And then what I would do is I simply look for this outside engulfing candle, take the break, stop goes below, and then I look for whatever I usually need, whether it's a daily payout zone, past account, 50%. $300-$400. I'm very discretionary on how I take my profits, but you can see like a really nice reversal there. So I love this trap trade. And so that's what I've been looking. You can actually see it worked pretty well right here. You had a nice little inside bar, outside bar, and you could have got a nice little scalp off it. This was last night, 15 points, 20 points. But yeah, I like to look at that pattern. And so whether it's bullish or bearish, I don't really care. I'm not really looking for that, whether it's bullish or bearish. But that doesn't mean that you have to trade that way, or you can just, and like maybe you can come up with your own confluence on how to do it. So it's just like I've always said, like these inside and outside bars is just kind of a foundation. So it's a foundation, trying to read price action, trying to see what the market's doing, because you got 2 options. The market's either going to go up or it's going to go down. So who is it? Terry? I think Terry was and Jan, they were talking, and maybe Tom, I don't know. Earlier when I was listening, they were talking about simple, like simple. I think it was Terry. She's talking about how simple she likes to make her strategies or have her strategies. I'm the same way. I want to be able to, I can take my 6-year-old niece, 7-year-old niece and just say, like, here.
Nice wedge breakout here.
When it goes,
you just don't know if this is going to be the
long,
fake out.
When it goes above this, go short. And then it's just about managing your risk depending on the size of your account and just getting what you need out of the account. So that's kind of what I like to do, is just take my money and run. So an inside bar is when it closes within the range of the previous one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so an inside bar on the 5-minute. Now I have an indicator if you guys are trading with Tradovate. It's right here. It's available. It's available for $9.99.99 on my website, and you just download it. No, I'm just kidding. It's free, but it's right here. It's LDT inside and outside bar, and yes, it's the previous. The wick and the body is within the wick and the body of that previous candle.
Nice.
So, and then the outside bar is simply just like that. It's outside.
If I was long here, I would be targeting that 800.
I think we're gonna take
if
out
you're
that
able
high.
to hold on with the runner.
We are breaking that full
with
flag
this wedge
now, but
breakout.
that's all right. That's the end of my segment.
But I know that
we got Corey,
sometimes
the phone
these are
trader,
fake
in the
outs
house.
above the wedge,
Very
so that's
excited
something
for
you just
that.
have to
So
be
I'll see you
aware
guys
of here.
tomorrow. All right.
If you are
Peace.
wrong.
Oh, here comes Corey the phone trader. Oh, he gets hit. Oh, it's all good though. It's all good. And we're gonna get right back in the game. Pop, pop, pop. Pop. Throw your kick. Bam. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? What's up, family? How y'all doing, man? What's good? Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to my sis, Terry. Shout out to my boy, Tom.
Did anybody take the wedge breakout?
Jan. Shout out to my brother from another mother pine tree trader. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the chat. I see y'all. What's good? Shout out to all the bosses in the background. Shout out to the whole My Funded Futures gang. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know how we greet each other, y'all. Y'all ought to know by now, man. Every Monday, we gonna bring that energy, and you know what time it is, man. Everybody, you know what time it is. Stretch your hands out wide. This is how we greet each other. This is how I love to greet my family, man. We crazy, but we love to greet with some love. Stretch your hands out wide. Lean your head back. On the count of 3, everybody say "Wada," just like the Scream movie. 1, 2, 3, Wada. What's up, family? How y'all doing, man? Hopefully y'all feeling good. Hopefully y'all feeling great, man. All is well, man. It's all good, man. Man, what a crazy week last week and starting off today, man. Starting off last night. Boy, this market is bananas
So
and pajamas.
for a
man,
payout with the funded, I still
boy, anybody catching any setups, anybody catching any money, aka the slang word manyan, moolah, anybody catching that? So we're currently in a trade right now.
See, this is what I was talking about. Simple. This could be the fake out here.
We are trading with a 50K builder funded account. This is a funded account, y'all. It don't look good already, man. I took a trade based off breaking. It came out of this little trend line, man. I was looking for a nice little trade finally breaking up, and it looked like it's gonna come retest.
See, now this could be actually be
the
actual move that we're gonna get if this thing sells down.
Let's talk about last week, man. Why this trade is playing out. If it stop us out, it's all good. We're gonna keep going. Last week, man. Boy, I got a very encouraging word for y'all today. This is including me. Anytime I give an encouraging word, it includes me. The word is a double-edged sword, y'all. If it cut y'all, it's got to cut me first. So it's like whatever I say got to apply to me first, then it apply to y'all. Boy, last week, the market sold off like Donkey Kong, man. Y'all remember that Mario game? Donkey Kong throwing the burrows. Man, I felt like Donkey Kong just kept throwing the burrows, and I kept trying to jump in them and falling over, jumping them and falling down, jumping them and falling down.
We're just going to downsize a little bit.
Dang, man.
Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong account.
Market was crazy last week, man. And then what happened? What happened today? Fast and Furious took off, man. But last week, we got to talk about it, y'all. Your boy had a tilt session last week, man. Oh, man, I went tilt, boy. Ooh-wee. Ooh. Yeah. I went tilt so bad, y'all, man. I just want to be so transparent. I want to keep it 100 with the people. I just want to be honest, y'all. And I feel like if I don't be honest, there is no growth. I'm not held accountable. So by me being honest and by me being truthful,
we still got about.
I got to keep it real, man. I got to be honest with y'all, and that means with the good.
So, guys,
and the
if you're just joining us, we are trading
fast.
evals. We're not doing funded accounts.
It is what it
we only
is,
took
man.
the
Your
one
boy
funded
went on
trade this morning.
Session last week, man.
We got what we were looking for.
But it got me
we
bad
made
last
at least
week,
$100 because it's a 25K
y'all remember?
elusive. So we got three trading days that consider trading days with those.
It was looking good for a minute and it's rejection. We're just gonna let it play out, man.
And
just
you only got to get to $1,000.
I go to
get
the 1 minute time
with
frame.
25
I
days.
basically took this trade breaking out of a small trend line. I hope it's coding for it to go. That's what I'm hoping, but we'll see, man. We don't know. So kind of creating a little bit of consolidation. I like taking trades like this sometimes, man. But normally, I've shifted to liquidity zone trading, then supply and demand, and breakouts. So I'm just looking for a simple breakout, y'all. As soon as the market started getting breaking out of all this money,
did anybody get caught in any like
just for a small breakout,
stuck in a trade, or maybe you didn't close your trade after being down?
But we're gonna go back to this right quick. So, guys, what you're looking at is a 50K builder.
If you're new to trading, guys,
account,
I really don't recommend trading this week.
Last week, I ended up passing to
trade.
All right, so I was like, where's my other account? Where's it at, man? I don't see my other account. Until somebody helped me out, was like,
this is rollover week.
Yeah,
so
Playboy, you can only
the
have
community
one of
is
these
split
at one
between
time.
June and September contracts. This is FOMC week.
So
this
we
is
got
also
two
OPEC
builder,
Friday coming up
Big
this
Daddy,
week.
Big Boy, Big Humonga Dunga, Bob the Builder, 50K accounts, man. We got two funded. So we're just going to be persistent and consistent. We're going to have a better week this week. We're just going to be persistent and consistent at what we're doing, y'all. If we happen to blow this one, we got another one on deck, but we're not trying to get there. We're trying to get a payout with this.
I'm kind of hoping
boy.
this was the fake
This
out,
is
guys.
one of my,
honestly.
I think one of my first
to get a big
builder
move back to the
funded
downside.
accounts. I'm not
That's
for
kind of
sure.
what I'm hoping for here.
But I got two on deck, man. I got one on deck. But guys, let's talk about this pro account that I had last week, man. Now that's truly the big King Kong, big Godzilla, big Thanos, big Avengers, big Spider-Man, Flash.
Then get
Superman,
17 back above
Batman.
the what?
That's
there
the
at
pro
3,
account is the
717.
big boy. Shout out to Pine Tree Trader. Shout out to that brother, man. Somebody that I constantly watch and see all the time got one of those and they're doing great in it. Like, man, that's the level I want to get to, man. That's what I want. And we decided to take a chance at getting one of those accounts, right? Tell me why, y'all. I made a mistake. So everybody know that I'm a phone trader. I'm a phone trader at heart, y'all. Y'all see what time it is. We got the Samsung Galaxy
you can even look at the
Fold
Ricoh
7,
candles.
and we got the
Guys,
Samsung
look how bad the
Galaxy
Ricoh candles
S25
look.
Ultra.
I mean,
So,
it's just,
I
the
normally
chop is
have
real,
different
guys.
accounts on both of these phones.
If you're
One
green
phone
already
had
today,
another
it's
My
probably
Funded
bet.
Futures
I would just
account,
put
and the
my
other
account
phone
away
had another My
and
Funded
walk
Futures
away.
account. So I had been trading this pro account. I was making plenty of
Either
money.
that or
y'all, and it
downside.
was
So like if we
looking
take a trade in
gravy,
a minute,
baby.
we're probably just going to
So
downsize
I
to
was
a couple
up.
micros.
I was getting ready to pass the account. I had the account at 52,000, $500 or $600, somewhere in there. And I logged into the other phone, y'all. I logged into the other phone and was trying to take a trade on a different account, and I traded that account that I had already made profits in. I got so mad at myself. I was so mad, man.
Did I break the consistency?
I had blew the account by accident because I didn't switch accounts on the other phone. The story of being a phone trader, man. I got like 7 phones in this man cave, y'all. I don't know where they all at. We got 1, 2. I got, look, 3 over here. I got 4, 5, 6, 7 upstairs, and I got another one somewhere around here. I fix cell phones. I like taking old cell phones that nobody want and fix them up and use them for trading. Why not, man? Because we can. Because you know why? We core the phone trader. That why. Y'all, I accidentally blew the My Funded Futures 50K, Big Daddy, Big Boy, Big Humunga Dunga, Big Godzilla, Big Thanos. I blew that account, man, by accident. So you know what your boy did? You know what your boy did? And I just want everybody to I'm just like y'all. I'm trying to make it just like everybody else.
Guys, we've been sitting on our hands for a minute here. Like I said, there's just not really anything to do
Corvette,
here. We're just chopping sideways. Unless you're good at range trading,
I ain't that type of guy,
there's just
man.
not a lot
I got a
to
regular
do
house, regular bills. You know what I'm saying? I got a decent vehicle. I'm just like everybody else, man.
Just did another inside bar here.
But your boy ended up blowing this account, and I don't have money growing on trees. Man, anybody got any extra money I can use? I ain't got money growing on trees, man. But you want to know what I did?
Let's go.
This is a learning lesson for anybody that's listening and just want to give you hope. Your boy ended up buying another My Funded Futures 50K Pro plan. And guess what I did?
Must have hit that. Did I hit the consistent? It says profit target 251. Maybe I am over.
Say what? What'd you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we ended up blowing that right after us, man. Last week was so bad, man. I felt defeated, man. I felt like, bruh.
Maybe we can't take a trade on that. I didn't realize that.
What are you doing? Follow the rules, Corey. Come on, man. You can't be doing that. You a full-time day trader now. You can't just be blowing accounts willy-nilly like that, man. We're going down the slide. I'm just blowing accounts like going down the slide. No, it ain't like that, man. Hey, Corey, slap out of it. I had to slap myself like, hey, man, say, man, come on, man. Get back in the game, Corey. Come on, baby. Come on, man. Get back in there.
You can see we're still kind of bouncing off that pivot.
Like this. Hey, man, you might be down. You might be blowing accounts. But guess what? Get back up and punch back. Yeah, it's all good. I might have blew that account. Just don't be stupid and keep blowing accounts like a dum-dum. We're going to get back in the fight. Street Fighter style. Oh, we're going to throw another punch like Tyson. Like here, end the fight in 20 seconds. Get back in the fight, man. But just stick to the rules, man. All right, so we got stopped out, y'all. It's all good, man. So I took that trade based off on a breakout. So we are down $200. We lost $196.80. I took a chance
on
that
fake out
off breakout. It's all good.
Nasty,
on the brand new funded account, we lost $200. It's all good. You know what? We just gonna come back better. It's all good, man. I'm gonna wait for another setup, man. It's all good. So I just want to encourage somebody, y'all. It happens, man. It happens, y'all. You will have bad days. I've had some good days. I've had some hills to climb.
I'm only gonna give this about 10 points.
I look around,
if it comes back above 17, we'll close
I think
this.
Things over. But I just gotta say thank you. But I won't complain. Hey man, we just gonna keep getting better. We're gonna stick to the rules.
We need 17
stick to
to
the
hold
same
up here.
strategy. Stick to the risk management. Stick to the discipline. And above all, do not get greedy. Grab your manyan, grab your money, grab your flatto, grab your dollars, your coins, and go the other way. We can't be making dumb moves like that, man. I had a bad week last week, man. I was just like, yeah, the markets think it got me. Oh yeah, I'm Debo. I thought I was
still kind of hovering around that
Debo
17 level.
And the markets had to prove me wrong, man. Now, little old me thinking I'm Debo going against the markets, and the markets is like they're sitting back just all laughing at me. I'm so emotional. I'm mad. I just want to get back at the markets, and you know what I'm saying? I just want to get back in and grab my money back. I want to pass the account, all of a dumb mistake. And I go into the markets like, yeah, I'm Debo. Hey, Craig. Hey, Day-Day. Give me your chains. Give me your necklace. Give me your lunch money. And the markets is just sitting back looking like this. Hey, market makers. Corey thinks he's Debo. Oh, poor little Corey. Poor little Corey thinks that he's victorious against me. Come on, boys. Let's show them how it's done. Does anybody, hey, drinks on me, because Corey, the phone trader, thinks he's better than the markets. He's emotional right now.
Right, we may have to close this because we printed above our level.
Let's show him
17.
what the dealio Montilio is. And man, I got cooked, rotisserie, rolled over, man, like roadkill, man.
Boom.
Oh my gosh. Man, it was tough, y'all. I had a bad week last week, man. And I'm always trying to encourage. I'm always trying to uplift. But your boy had a moment last week. But guess what? This is a brand new week.
If this thing goes down,
we got
insane.
2 big, beautiful 50K builder funded accounts at that. We're just going to keep maintaining.
All right, guys. I think we're going to walk away because if not, we're just sitting here looking for entries. And like I said, this
everybody
price action is
on the count of 3,
today.
payout. 1, 2, 3. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Pay out. Somebody in the back say payout. Pay. We're gonna get a payout, man. Jeez. That's my spiel, y'all. I just want to let you know that we all go through it, y'all. But we gotta stay on the course, y'all. You know, like when you go exercise, you go like on a trail somewhere and you so locked in. That's how you gotta be. Thank you. I just got a revelation, man. Check this out. When it comes to trading, and I stay in Kentucky, where we have squirrels, where we have Kentucky Fried Chicken, and we have our horses that you see when you ride down the road. You notice when you see horses, like we have Mennonites here. Shout out to all my Mennonites, anybody that's out there watching that and changed over or whatever. It doesn't matter. But shout out to all the Mennonites, man. Shout out to them brothers and sisters. When they're riding down the street, because I see them all the time. When they're riding down the street, you know what I'm saying, using their horses.
All right, guys. Like I said, I think that's going to do it for me today.
The horses have blinders on.
We will be on My Funded Futures here in a little bit.
I'm talking to somebody that had it rough last week, having a bad morning already. Check this out. If you stick to the strategy, the risk management, the discipline, and don't get greedy, and when you maintain all 5 of these, we are Captain Planet. We are superheroes. When you use them them horses have those blinders on. That's exactly how we got to be, y'all. We have to be like the horses with the blinders on, man. We got to. We got to, y'all. This is how we gonna make it, man. The market is going crazy. It's chaotic. It is our job as traders to get the money and get out. I'm talking to somebody. Today, put your blinders on. That ain't the encouraging word, but man, I just want to help somebody out. Put the blinders on, man. Put them blinders on and tune everybody out. Tune everybody out, y'all.
We almost
You
had the
got
wrong
your
account
family
selected
over
right there.
here that's tripping, that don't believe in what you're doing. They think you gambling.
All right, thank you guys for watching today,
Man,
and
that
everyone
trade
have a
stuff ain't
blessed
going
rest
to
of your
work.
evening.
But man, you need to go get
We
a
are
9
down
to 5.
173
Well,
in the
maybe
red at the
that's
moment.
what you want to do. I see something different that can change my family, that can open up so many
like
doors.
I said, be careful.
I want to be financially wealthy. I want to create a legacy for my kids, man.
This week is notorious for just jacking up
3
your
girls,
account.
man.
So be
And I want to be an
careful if you're
example for
trading
my
today.
girls when they find their husbands. You know what I'm saying?
So we're
I want to
173 in the
open
red
up
on
a
this
door for
last
generational wealth
account
and
that we've been trading over
prosperity,
here.
man. You got to put them blinders on today. Tune them out. Yes, you'd have had a bad morning. If you made money, great. Let's go. Get your money, man. Get your money and get out. It's all good, man. But if you having a bad morning right now and you feel like going on tilt like I did last week, don't do it. Just reset.
All right,
Go grab you a sandwich.
Yeah,
Go grab
it's
you
an
something
eval trade.
good to eat. Grab you a coffee.
Thanks, big dog.
A donut. For me, I like to eat ramen noodles. I like to go get me a little Chick-fil-A. Man, just reset. Read a book. Watch TV. Go out, shoot basketball. Go run down the street with your shoes off, with no socks and shoes. Run on the pavement, barefoot. Just get yourself back together. And guess what? Put them blinders on, man. I just want to encourage you. I want to give you hope. And I want you to understand days are going to be bad, but it's how you come back from those bad days, man. You will prevail. Just like the movie 300. Traitors, prepare for glory.